And then, what was it? Krakow? The GG.
I play so many tournaments that that's actually true. I don't have any memory. I have no
That's
idea.
what he's saying now. Last year he was like, "Oh, we qualified for playoffs. I haven't qualified since 2017."
Much like
I was playing for 2 days Face It, DM, and that was my all.
That was your preparation. And now you're in the playoffs. What's the energy like this morning? Are you feeling goofy? Are you gonna bring the goofy energy?
What is goofy? I don't get it. Like, what is...
You just
happy?
Actually, yeah, you've nailed it. There.
Flamesy.
Just flimsy mood, yeah.
Yeah?
You're such a
Like,
disarming
Over the top
personality.
kind of mood. Yeah.
Just, every morning. You wake up, it's good. You had your breakfast with Meze. What can go wrong?
I didn't see you at breakfast with Mezzi. I saw Mezzi at breakfast.
He joined late.
I joined late.
Okay. All right. What do you guys? What's your energy today?
Very good.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Good, slept good.
Okay. Nice. Just a quick question, because I might need this in my life. How do you wake up every day feeling happy? What do you do? What's the recipe for success there?
You don't feel happy every day. You just, like, you fight for it a bit.
Oh, you fight for it. That's my problem.
Illusion, like every man, you know. Sometimes we have to hide it. Like
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You hide it and then it becomes real.
We got to bury it. I stopped doing that. I thought that was unhealthy. Okay, fair enough. Let's jump straight into it. Let's address the elephant in the room. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
G2 Nave?
Well, we can talk about that if you want. I was going to go with the lopsided playoff bracket.
Okay,
yeah. What
We'll
kind
get
of
lucky, yeah.
feelings does that emulate this morning for everybody? I guess you guys are happy about that.
that's why I'm very happy. But, yeah, I think obviously the bracket is a little not balanced at all, but it is like it is. Like
That's the way it goes, huh?
I mean, you have to beat who you have to beat. Whoever you face, you have to beat them. So, I mean,
That's a championship matchup.
it doesn't really matter for us. I mean, we were probably, whether we quarterfinals, semifinals, whatever, you're going to have to beat Spirit, Falcons, whoever. So, I mean, for us, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah. Of course, I mean, we've had some decent runs in previous majors anyway. I think Austin, we had an okay run, like, with the teams we played.
Navi Mouse.
Navi, Miles, and Mongols. So it's like, now it's kind of built up. Now we have the final bosses to beat, so it's fine.
Well, you guys could play each other in the grand final. That's possible. And that is a matchup that is, well, it's like, I wouldn't say it's unlikely. It is likely, right? If you guys pick up your form a little bit, right? And then on your side of the bracket.
if the green light, yeah.
Well, I was looking at it, right? So you guys have made quarterfinals before, Eternal Fire, Copenhagen, 2024, right? And when we look at it now, BetBoom, they're essentially, I don't want to call them a pug team. I've been calling them a high-level pug team, but that's not their roster.
Yeah.
And that's probably your best opportunity to ever make a semi-final. Does that add more pressure?
Yes and no, to be honest. I think yes and no. I think, yeah, we have a good opponent that we're able to beat them. We have the potential to beat them, and then we can play FURIA or 9Z. So, yeah, but it's also maybe a trap because if we go in the mentality that it's like, face it, like you said, like a face it team, but I think we have to be focused and we will see. But, you know, sometimes things different happen in the arena, so I don't know.
Well, that's one of the things that I wanted to start on a more bubbly note, but we can get in straight into the struggles, right? Because Aurora, you guys have made it to a lot of playoffs, but that's when the counter-strike for you guys tends to get a little bit harder, right? In that type of environment. So this time around, the fact that it is an easier opponent, you guys had that before when it was, you guys are Mongols in the earlier days and they weren't hugely experienced. That was before they made the major final and stuff against these guys. So did you go, someone was saying you guys got a mental coach?
Yeah, we have a new mental coach, a woman. But I think it's not about the opponent that we play, to be honest. Like, I will be honest. Like, I think in the arena, yeah, maybe we play maybe a little more pussy, individual, as a team, etc. I feel that. Maybe there is things to fix, obviously. But it's not because we play Vitality or we play BetBoom. Like, it doesn't matter the opponent. Sometimes it's just us, you know? And I think the most important things is we have to play the way we play on the stage 3. How we play against 9Z, we have to be the same communication, the same play. People need to rotate, to be fast on the decision. And if we can do that, I think we have the potential to beat any team. But if we don't do that, we just become a lambda random team, you know? That's my point of view. And that's why I'm telling my guys, like, we have to do the same, like just reaction, counter-strike, fast. That's all, yeah.
It's a TSM problem once upon a
Yeah,
time.
it's been a problem.
For you guys, was it just like it was a trigger and it just happened, or was it like reps and eventually you learned?
Yeah, I think it was reps. I mean, like it was very tough to always feel like you played so well, and then once you hit the semifinals, then you just like choke it out. But I think it was also more like on the individual. I think like we just had issues finding that form that we'd found, and I think it was more about the closer we got to like making the grand final, getting to the trophy, like the more, I wouldn't say nervous we got, but more like, hey, now it's actually getting serious in some sense, right? So yeah, like reps definitely helped, and I think it just it just took a long time. But once you finally got over that hurdle, once you made that to the grand final, then it kind of just faded out in some sense.
You didn't get a performance coach at some point there?
That was
Not-
early days.
not
That wasn't
in
even
TSM,
prep rooms
yeah,
back
yeah,
then.
yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
2018 is not.
The first one we got was in
Sleeping under the
Astralis.
table.
And that was it's like TSM was way before. That was like 3 years before that. So that was like that was the early days against the Fnatic guys. That's good times. Yeah,
This is 10 years ago.
it's like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Really rolling back the years a little bit, right? We started pretty pointed. Let's go a little bit wider. What's the most surprising result for you guys? Like which team either not making it or making it? Is there anybody that stands out? Anyone that you're like, oof?
I think Mouse Sports is
Really?
I think it's, I mean, I'm not. Just the performance they had, like the 1-3. Maybe I would expect like a 2-3 if it was close matches, but they played the. What was their first game? Do you know?
They
They
played.
lose foot, the last.
They won their first
Yeah,
game.
they won their first game. They play.
Legacy.
Legacy,
They
they
won
played
Legacy.
Legacy.
They won Legacy 2-0, I think.
Yeah.
And then they had us. No.
Yeah, you're part of the reason.
You guys
why
played in the
they're
1-1.
there.
Yeah.
You broke their mental, yeah.
1-2, and then they lost to.
Foot.
Foot, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
Foot
mean,
was the last match, I think.
they had a tough.
They had a tough draw.
They had a tough
match,
one.
yeah.
You guys were part of the problem, right?
You always are.
I think Navi are the most
Navi is
surprising.
the biggest surprise.
Yeah.
Not playoff.
Yeah.
For me.
But they had a tough opponent in G2 last night, right? Like,
Very good match, yeah.
Was.
I think it's more the fashion. Like also that the fact that they were so close. Like it was 11-6 lead against Falcons. They didn't make that one.
Yeah.
And
Then
even I think
yesterday,
if Wonderful didn't win his clutch one before, it was 2-0.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So,
I was funny because I got, when he won that clutch, I got to remember the one Voxic did.
yeah,
and it's like
incredible. Yeah.
it was like a 1v3. And I think Vox's is more like stylish, but the one from Wonderful was also pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
It was 2 different clutches, but it felt kind of the same.
Same position,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I was like, I've seen this before.
Déjà vu.
Yeah, exactly.
So Navi's the big one. What do you reckon?
For
Same
me,
as those?
I would say Navi as well.
Yeah.
Like they were playing good all the year, and I think they would qualify like maybe 3-0, 3-1, but it was surprising, yeah.
Okay, because this is the first time we've had best of threes for stage 3 the whole way, and we still had upsets. You guys
That's
losing in a 9Z.
That's why I think they're a big surprise as well, 9Z.
It makes them super legit, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think, of course, when you have best of ones, like previously, you could get these upsets or maybe a team that could make it to playoffs, but I think they've done it the way they play CS, well, I think all the games they've played have been pretty impressive. Just the way they play CS, they're confident, all the players, and yeah, I think they've been good to watch, and they were tough playing against them. It was hard for us at least. So, of course, we didn't play our best, but I think individually they were really on point and just they're not scared to make decisions, moving around the map, retaking certain positions. So I think it was tough to play against them, and they did it the tough way as well. They played against some good teams.
That's right. Well, you guys slammed them.
Yeah.
You guys put them through a table.
There is maybe a reason for that, I think. I think they just finished late against Spirit, first of all. They came like very late at the hotel. They lose some difficult rounds, like mentally also. They had the match, like winning match, the opportunity, and losing that. And then they wake up early to play also against us. So, like, I think they had 14 hours, I think, something like that. So it's not easy, to be honest. And it's shown, even in BO3 nowadays, Counter-Strike is very competitive. Like, even Vitality lose like 9-2, and like, even in BO3, nowadays every team can beat everyone, and that's a good thing, I think. That's a good thing for Counter-Strike. And I think this is one of the reasons maybe we question them. Also, we play good, I think.
You guys have had a really good run.
Yeah, we play good, but also I feel like it was not the 9s I was watching against Vitality or something. I will be honest, like I will not be.
That's a funny thing, right? Especially for like all the people watching at home, because they saw the game against Spirit, right? When 9C played Spirit, and everyone's just thinking, yeah, well, they're gonna be like super competitive, but it's like people at home just forget that Counter-Strike is so much about mental as well. That you can turn up for the next day and you just you were so close of qualifying, and then you just like you haven't really shaken it off yet, and you just play really poor.
There is no logic,
Yeah, exactly.
I was impressed they made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
After that Spirit game, and then Aurora destroyed them, and then it's tough to come back for that. But
Yeah,
they did.
I watched that game. Yeah, you know why? I was covering the game against Mongols yesterday, and I was like, if 90 don't get like a good start where they get off the momentum and play off their strength, then I think it will be hard to recover. Also against a team like Mongols that is just like a lot in your face. So yeah, it was very impressive they also did against the Mongols. I guess Mongols maybe is also a little bit of a...
Mongols is a bit of a surprise because they just look so average, right?
Yeah.
Their only wins were against Bait and Monty.
Yeah.
And they had some games that were really close. Like the opening game was against BetBoom that I felt they could have won. 9-10 was playing really well. It's just like this team I don't understand because they come into events and they're like, oh yeah, we didn't practice, or we did, but we practiced in Mongolia, and it's like,
Too chill.
what are you meant to do, right? It's like, what's going? Like last year for Cologne, they came in, they didn't practice, they still made the playoffs. This time, no chance. So they didn't look like themselves. For me, that was a bit of a surprise to see them look so flat. Right? They didn't really have. They didn't have any bite. Like there was no. It didn't feel like they had the heart.
There's no like extra edge. Like it's like when you watch a team, even like if you watch a team like BetBoom that's gone all the way from stage one, you can just tell that the way they move, the way they play, the players communicate. Like they're like in the server, like they're actually present, and they feel like they just have this extra thing they can do. But when you look at the Mongols, it just seems very flat.
Yeah, after losing Senzu, I think they a little fall down, to be honest. I think they just fall down. And it means that one player can change a lot, And
Indeed. We got Ropsy.
Well, you guys have been having a good run since you got Soulfly as well. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday to him. If he watched the...
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
He's watching. Every time he hits something, he watches a documentary in
really?
Counter-Strike. Yeah.
Okay,
No?
so he might
Yes,
see
yes,
it.
yes.
Okay, that's cool. All right, nice. He might see it then. I had some questions that I wanted to go through here, right? And I pretend like they're in my notepad, but they're really in my phone. It's just one of the greatest methods. So I wanted to ask for you guys, compared to the last two majors, where just in case people aren't aware, you're the champions, what feels different this time?
We're playing worse, I would say. We're playing worse this major. I think the third thing, I would expect the first and the second major to have a bit more. Like I think the team were playing a bit nervous, or there was some pressure that I don't know if like you could feel it, but we just played like that, and it would make more sense for me in the first major or the second major to have that kind of pressure or stress. But still, there is something that made us play a bit worse, and like it's the same for every team. Like decision making is a bit slower, rotations are a bit slower. People, it doesn't click as well. So this one felt a bit different in this sense, but also it's Cologne, so it's a bigger major. Even though it's still a major, it's a bigger major than the other two. I feel like. Just because the arena is going to be crazy, the legacy of the cathedral and all the hype that ESL knows how to do around the arena is just once in a lifetime, And when you experience that, it's really different than other arenas.
So it's just the setting of this that's making the feeling different. Like it's because the Counter-Strike, I'm watching you guys team flash each other, flash yourselves in certain rounds. I'm like, when we think of Vitality, at least for me, I think of a team who plays near perfect Counter-Strike. That was the same as you guys, right? During your absolute domination. And then now, because our expectation of you is so high and you're not playing near perfect Counter-Strike, and teams they don't seem scared of you anymore. They know what, they're like, all right, we're going to pick this map. It's like, they were good at this, but let's go. You lost us 2 to Mouse. It's like, oh shit. like, so from a viewer perspective, everyone's sitting here going, oh dear. But when you get to the playoffs and you're in the arena, you guys know that better than anybody in the last 18 months, right? So is that where you think the switch is going to get flicked?
Yeah, I mean, I think of course there's always a lot of pressure in the arena, but maybe for us there's maybe even a bit more in the groups, just because I think all of us want it so much to get to the arena, and I think it would be seen, of course, as a big failure if we didn't get to the arena and make it to playoffs. So I think now getting in front of on the stage, I think it's where, kind of we all enjoy it so much, and the experience over the last year and a half as a team, we've been able to kind of embrace that pressure as well and see it as a positive. So I think it was probably, like Charles said, I think there's so much riding on trying to get there in the first place, getting into the arena, playing in front of the crowd and stuff. So I think now we're there, it's kind of let loose a bit of that and kind of enjoy it a bit more and play the CS that we know we can play, and as individuals step it up an extra level, because I think overall I think we have not been. I mean, ZywOo is always
Match is match.
Yeah, he's pretty good most of the time, but I think for most of us, I think we can all step it up a little bit. So Yeah, I think overall we're looking to improve, and that's the main thing. And I know we can do it in the arena, so I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, all right.
I thought about just reflecting a little bit, like since from where I come from with my history and then where you guys are. I think like for the last maybe, like year, 8 months, it's probably been every time people were going to face Vitality, they were thinking, oh shit, we've probably already lost. Like there's like you have like a very like mental edge about a lot of teams because they don't want to face you. I think it's still kind of there. Like I can imagine Falcons thinking facing Vitality in a quarter now is like, yeah, I mean that kind of sucks. We would have rather have like an easier opponent. But I think they also think that there's a chance now, right? Instead of like if you go back 8 months, you'd be thinking, damn, this is going to be extremely difficult, right? It's like this mental edge that you kind of have the mental warfare going on before you even get to the game, right? Before you even enter the server, right?
They don't have a stand in there now, so it's an advantage for us.
Well, that's it. You've lost the last 3 outings to the Falcons, right?
Yeah.
From last year, the rivals, and then the 2 this year.
Not a good history against Falcon.
Yeah.
We lost them twice when they had standings. I think.
With them in 2 grand finals.
Yeah.
Which is
EPL and
now we beat them the Melbourne.
Yeah.
EPL 3 grand finals and the rivals.
That's right.
And then they got Kyosuke and they beat us in the semis and group stage twice, I think, group stage.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say something new, you know. But you know, I think Falcons had like a history with Spirit that they kept destroying them, and then they came to the playoffs of a major. I think it was the last major, Budapest.
Falcons.
Spirit and Falcons, yeah.
Falcons making it to the playoffs of a major doesn't sound right, does it?
They did it in Budapest, and they played Spirit in the first game, I think, in the quarter, and then somehow Spirit, after losing to them and getting destroyed, beat them. So I was, obviously we have a bad history against Falcons, but we're also a different team in playoffs. We could feel how different it is in playoffs, and I think the level that we were going to play is going to be very different. Also for them, I'm assuming they're not coming playing like it's group stage and there is not going to be intensity. They have so many players who know the arena, who've won so many tournaments. So it's not going to be an easy game, no matter the form of the teams. But it's definitely a game that I'm way more expecting. And to be honest, this major, it also feels right to win the major if you win the teams that you didn't win against in the season. That kind of, there is no question marks. There is no Thorin typing on Twitter. Well, they haven't won Falcons yet, so they're not, so these kind of things. So it's an opportunity for us. Obviously, we have to play good to beat them. But for me, I see it as an opportunity to kind of like, we lost to BetBoom, we beat them, and I wanted to play against Navi to win against, but unfortunate. But now it's Falcons that there is an opportunity, and then obviously if you win that game, there is another really competitive game that you're expecting. So it's just a major. There's never going to be an easy opponent. Even during our time in Austin, maybe there wasn't like people look back and say there is not good teams, but Mouse back then were winning everybody other than us, and you played against Navi in the quarter when they played slightly good. Like they stepped up. There is never going to be an easy road in the major. Like even if you play. Even the Paris major, there is a challenge there, there is a challenge coming to all the underdogs, and you don't know what to expect, and you never play them. It's so many question marks that sometimes you just prefer playing against the good teams, and that's it.
Okay. The question, and it's great that you guys are here, but this isn't because you guys are here. The only team in the playoff who bans Anubis is 9Z. Anubis has been the least played map of the entire season. But now we're at the major, like teams have been picking it as like that bogey pick. Like Foot were doing it. Obviously, you guys love it. Yeah. You had a tough loss on it against Spirit, but still, it's one of your go-tos. And now that we've had that least played map, and now we're in the playoffs of the major, and 7 of the 8 teams all play it, there's a chance we're going to see a lot of Anubis in the playoffs, potentially.
Actually, I don't think so because maybe we are the only team in the playoffs picking it.
Okay.
And, FURIA 9Z, I think FURIA have the Instaban Ancient, so they will probably, if we fight against them, they will ban Anubis.
Also them.
Also 9Z, also
we love
them.
Anubis.
Yeah, so it's not going to be played a lot.
Okay, you don't think it's going to see it too much? But in the best of 5 grand final against Vitality.
So we're going to work on it. I'm going to ban Anubis, so we're going to play because I know that, I know Apex, and I know he will ban Anubis for sure.
You think they would risk that in a major grand final?
Of course he will ban Anubis.
Really?
Of course. If I know Apex, of course.
What's there to risk if we play Ancient as well?
Well, true.
He told me before he was proking.
It's always fun because I love counting the missed elbow smokes on that map. It's really nice. Okay, so you don't think it's going to play, and we won't see a lot of it.
It's depend of the opponent, obviously, but if we play teams that ban Ancient like us, I think they will ban Anubis, so we will not be the chance to play Anubis. But
Well, BetBoom ban Inferno.
BetBoom like Anubis as well, no?
Yeah.
Well, not maybe not with this the standing. Well, standing kind
It's
of.
weird, isn't it? It's such
Because
weird.
before when Siren was saying that, I mean, they picked it against us when we played them.
I think BetBoom win against
They did.
you
Yeah.
guys, no?
Yeah. So I mean, but I don't think they like it maybe with the standing because I think they have to switch positions or something.
They have switched some spots. They even switched
Well, it doesn't
positions
seem to be
mid-tournament.
too bit of a...
Yeah,
they just love that.
They just play really well.
It is a bit of an anomaly, right? That the fact that they're playing so well, like 9Z regionally is like, wow, okay, great. But the fact that BetBoom have gone from stage one all the way to playoffs with a roster that they've only had officials in Cologne.
Yeah, it's impressive to be honest.
Yeah.
It's mean that Bloom doing good jobs and in-game leader, and they have good individuality also. And I think they playing without fear, of losing or stress or guys. Just if we lose, it's okay. And maybe this mindset helped them also to play better construct, to not we don't have objective guys, just
Enjoy.
And sometimes it's help, And for them, it's difficult because they are 2 times major champion and they have to win it. And the expectation is very high for them, And mentally, it's not easy,
I'm just looking. You guys don't have a head-to-head against BetBoom.
We
You haven't
don't?
played against them.
Okay, so first time.
Yeah. Well, I guess that doesn't matter, huh?
Doesn't
No?
matter. I think, like I told you, I think in the arena, the only issue is us, not the opponent. So
What I'm actually curious.
If we're good, no problem.
Yeah. What about the whole playoff thing? Like, what has been in your own words, like what has been the biggest issue for you guys, and what have you done to actually try and get better at it, other than just getting more reps?
Like, in my point of view, with all the years I played, I really feel that we're not individually playing the same way that we play on the stage 3. Like, say the show. Like, I think even the communication sometimes is not the same. Like, I don't have the same information coming to me, or maybe also me. Maybe I'll talk faster in the arena. It can be possibility also. They told me sometimes talk faster, so we don't understand. But also individually, we're not doing the same move. Like we talk with Wikidia about this. I think we play more pussy, And when you play like this, when you play more comfortable on the server, it's not helping your teammates, because when you do things that you have to do and you take information in the right, in the left side, so it's better for your teammate because they understand what's happened in the map. But if you just stay like this and you have no information, you don't take your fate in your hand, and you can't play. And I think this is the main issue that we have. But obviously, talking about this and trying to fix that will help
Hopefully.
us. Hopefully.
Who's your best stage player, you think, so far that you've seen?
My best stage player?
Yeah. You can
In
say
my team?
yourself. Yeah.
I think him.
Right. Just because Antares isn't here and he'll never see this.
yeah.
I think you're the best Turkish player in the world right now.
Thank you.
I think, and I remember when he first came in, Vertigo, and you're just there mid on the stairs, and you're just like flashing, just like a madman. And this guy's just running up, wrecking everybody. I was like, he's the future. He's gonna be the man.
It's new Centaurs, eh?
He's very
yeah?
intelligent, to be honest. It's not because he's here, I'm telling that.
Okay, yeah.
But he's very intelligent. He have to learn about more things, obviously, but he's very potential. He has very high potential, very intelligent, and hopefully he can have a bright future. I wish him.
Thank you.
Woxic's obviously got a lot of experience on the stage, right?
Yes,
And he loves it. He loves the bright lights.
Yeah. I think it's, as a team, I will not point someone who's playing very bad, or I think it's just as a team. Sometimes we have day off. Also, we can have the bad games in playoff, but I think it's more as a team, like what we bring as 5 people on the day. But I'm not thinking too much about that, because if we think too much and we talk too much about that, it's also not helping. So just play
Go out there and play.
what we did in generally what we do every day in practice extra. Just play and just try to talk the same way and do the same things.
That's the key.
And the prep is important also.
Yeah. So I think as well, sometimes it's not even individually, even if you're not statistically or shooting well. Like I know, for example, like Rops, even if he has a bad game on the stage, exactly from stage 3 to playoffs, if he wants to make a move to push apps or something or whatever, he's going to do it, whether it's a close game overtime, or if
This
it's
is what makes a very good player.
and it gives other players confidence because you always know there's going to be consistency across the team. Like he doesn't have to get the kill, but you just know he's going to make the move. He's going to do something, and it gives other players confidence that okay, I know what I'm going to get from Rops or Shahar this game because they do it all the time. And I think, like I said, you don't have to get the headshots. It's just giving confidence to the other players in the team to know okay, I'm always getting this from this player, and it helps a lot. I think, 'cause on the arena as well.
Yeah.
I think it's so tough though because for viewers who haven't been in a professional Counter-Strike setting, they sit and they hear that and they're like, well, of course, just do that, right? Just do that.
Yeah, there's factor. Like the 1v1 is different. Like everything is different. And yeah, me too. If I was a spectator, I would say, fuck him, what he's doing. Like just do the same things. Like it's not easy. Like it's not hard. I mean, but yeah, it's just experience and how you manage to control your emotion on the arena. And yeah,
mate, you were playing for a couple of those games. Well, that Dust 2 game, I was like, oh shit, he's back in the server with 6. Like
1.6 time
playing Tuscan.
against
I was like, oh
Spirit.
my god, it's back on. Like that game was nuts. You were clutching everything.
Yeah, sometimes.
That was
it
brain
can
power.
happen.
That game was brain power.
Very rare, but I try my best to put more number. Like I think nowadays Counter-Strike become really more competitive, and individually, even if you're leader, what your role is, you have to put some number, you have to work your teammate on it. I try my best, but I feel good, and hopefully I can show also this on the arena, and we'll see. Yeah.
Well, I was looking. So if you do beat BetBoom, which you have no head-to-head against, you play Hold up, maybe I should. You play FURIA or 90. 90 you've beaten in recent history, but FURIA you also beat
In
back in
Rotterdam.
We have good history against. It's 50-50 against FURIA.
So you must be feeling like pretty confident with the side of the bracket.
Yeah, I'm not. I think we have not to thinking too much, just match by match.
But
It's
okay,
important.
you'd much
But
prefer to
from
be on
your
this
side,
of
I
the bracket than
understand.
their
Yeah.
side.
Stressing them out,
Right?
fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm
it's
not
okay.
trying to. I just like you look at it and these opportunities.
Yeah, it's still an opportunity to be
Yeah.
honest. Yes, but as a player inside, from my experience, I know. Like I think even the BetBoom match can be difficult. Very difficult, more than if we play Vitality. And we have to.
Yeah, if
To
we
do our
even
job,
underestimate them a little, they can smash us. So
Yes.
we need to full focus.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they've been liking Dust 2. They've been liking Nuke. The BetBoom guys.
They will pick Nuke for sure.
Wait and see what happens there.
I think actually it's easier when you play the Vitality. If you're Aurora and you come and you play like a team that you've played against in the season, like Falcons, Vitality, this kind of teams, then playing a team that you kind of have no background, no history against, but you should beat them. So you come with high expectations to a match that you should just focus on the game, as he says, like match by match.
You guys play BetBoom, no? In the
We played
stage
it twice, yeah. We
What
played
do
them
you
in
think?
stage
So
3.
what is the secret to?
We played them in Atlanta and we lost.
Yeah.
Then we played I don't know. I also think
The qualification game for us players. Right?
Here in the stage 3, you didn't.
We
you
played
played,
it.
we played. That was the qualification?
Yes.
Ah, yeah, true. The 2-1.
In
Yeah.
Nuke, I think you play Nuke also.
Yeah, Nuke as well, yeah.
Nuke and Overpass.
Yeah, true. But as you said before, it's just yourself, right? If you don't lose to yourself, you probably put your team in the best position to win. Yeah, so it's always gonna be that. I feel like even if you play, even if you're like BetBoom or 9Z, a team that is not consistently showing up in playoffs, and you kind of know how to keep the level that you're playing from group stage, like you're not stressed or you're not playing really different. The level that put you in the playoffs is gonna be really difficult for the other teams to get to the game against you that fast. Obviously, I feel like sometimes, we come to a playoff game and we're completely asleep. Like the communication is shit. People are like forgetting stuff that we do in the day-to-day. But then, you're 5-0 down and, okay, guys, let's get back into things. And you kind of get slowly into the game. But against some teams, it's not going to happen. Like you're 5-0 down and you lose another buy round and it's already like 9-2 and good luck, winning a few rounds. And it's like that in CS2. It's really quick and you can lose in like 30 minutes and you have no opportunity to get back into the game. And so you really gotta step up the moment you get on the stage and the game goes live. You gotta fucking show up. You can't be missing. No player can be missing. There is not any team anymore that they have the leverage or the benefit of having like only one really, really good player and 3 noobs. You know what I mean? Like even one IGL that plays a bit bad shows on the performance, of the team. So it's tough.
Yeah, I think just this major alone, it felt like almost every round is winnable. I'm seeing almost full eco victories, you know, the constant, like force buys, yeah, we know that, but there's felt like there's been an uptick in those as well. There was also an uptick in the amount of like landslide first halves at this event, either at 12-0, 11-1 or 10-2s. So it's weird because we've just had a whole season of Counter-Strike and things have been pretty competitive, really, right? We've had some really big blowout results here, and I guess it just boils down to major pressure, right?
Yeah,
like this is it, right? The major pressure. This is what everybody wants to do, and now it's at the end of the season. Some people might be a bit tired, but at the same time, it's like this is what you played for. This is what you want to do, and you're talking about the. You're talking about the LANXESS, right? You're talking about the Cologne. This will be the first time for you guys, right?
I think, yeah.
That's supposed to be pretty cool.
Yeah, so we don't know exactly. That's I was talking with the coach Xtaz Remy about this. He's told me like I think Cologne is the best arena for sure. Like I said, okay, but we don't know that. And Charles say like they really want it to, because then they already know how to play on the Cologne. So when they're on studio, the goal was to go to the playoff because they already know how good is it. But we don't know, so we just play, and now we're gonna experience that for the first time.
You have family coming? Your friends, family?
My wife coming. I wanted to bring my kids, but I think it was not all the way from the German law in the arena, something like that.
16 and up.
Same for me.
I really get sad about that, but my wife is coming. Yeah.
It's gonna be. I wish that my family came to Cologne. Now they're coming, like some friends and family, but it's such and like the arena gives you so much energy, and you what is it before, like the ceremony or something?
Opening ceremony?
Yeah. No, but before you go up on stage, you kind of see
a lot the intro video, the intro videos, the teams,
and every time, even when we came to Cologne last year and we already won the Austin Major, we won some tournament, we won Cologne 2024. My heart was like, I could hear my heart because it was just so much energy, so much hype, and.
It's different, right?
35 feeling that for the
That's pretty good.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, mate, some people will never experience that.
I'm like a red wine, bro.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So I guess if we're reflecting a little bit more, the other big conversation around the major is Spirit's form, right? Obviously, they had that tough game against 9Z, but what do we make? Like, no one ever thought, Spirit, they're an easy beat team, but they've had a massive uptick in the last couple of months. Are these guys still the major favorites for you? Or do you even think that way? Do you think we're the major favorites? Maybe that's not a fair question. Maybe I should have just asked dupreeh.
I think they're the favorite, to be honest. And they know it also, I think. And people also from outside, they know.
Ooh, mind games.
Yeah, I think on the paper they are the favorite for sure. Yeah. And
also I think for the biggest challenge for Spirit, I think they have no coach, so it's gonna be harder for them on playoffs. Like when they maybe like go 5-0 down, they don't have a coach to calm them down.
Now in studio it's more easy. I mean, maybe on the arena it should be without coach can be.
I think it was. I mean, looking at if you take like Spirit's side, I think it was really good for them to have like a really competitive match, like so they wouldn't just go through the group stage losing, I don't know, 18 rounds in total. That the fact that they actually get to be challenged a little bit and maybe get put a little bit in their place. So they just don't show up in the quarterfinals and they've just beaten everyone and they're just like a bit cocky right now. They've actually tasted the fact that people are actually really good and that they need to work for it as well. It's not just easy every single time. I think that's also what Kerrigan said, and reflecting on my own career, it's always been, if you go through like the group stage like flawless and then you turn up for like a playoff game, then sometimes you will get challenged and you just don't find the recipe, like you haven't built up that resilience throughout the group stage. So if you go through the group stage with some close games, even losing to like you guys lost to like 9C, I think sometimes that can make you a better team coming into the playoffs. Of course,
the struggle helps you every time. It's when you lose, you learn.
Exactly.
It's not when you're winning. Like we lost Nuke and Anubis against Spirit, and then we talk about Nuke. The rotation was slow, etc. on the night. If we won against Spirit on that day, we'll not talk about Nuke maybe because we won it. Because of we lose it, we talk it, and it was way better the next day against 9Z, on Nuke, the city rotation. So it's when you lose, you learn. Yes, in life, same thing.
I'm going to pivot for a second again. I'm going to keep pivoting. Let's get into some controversy stuff. What do you think about this whole legacy coach getting banned situation? Has Faber got a warning?
What
Next
did he
has
do?
got a warning.
What did he do? I don't get it.
So you know the coaches have to be much more restrained, right? You can't make any noise. You can't be seen doing anything. I don't know exactly what he did, so I won't say.
He thumbs up.
Yeah,
I think he gave a thumb
something
up
like
to
this.
Duma or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like just as
In the
the,
live. That's
just like when
that's
I
a
think
tough one.
he
Because
took
if
it-
he just cheered up.
Yeah.
I assume you got a warning before it though.
Yeah, there was
the day
warnings.
before,
And
Yeah, we got
lucky
one
for him.
already as
We
well.
got one warning also
But
because in the last
because of him.
seconds of the timeout, I just watched him, my coach, and
Oh.
that timeout. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So
Oh.
just watch. And then the
I like
coach
that.
got the
Just
warning.
watch. The coach just say it was like this. I just watch and we got timeout. In
that's
the
crazy.
first time, like.
The coach is actually just a puppet there.
And he said because of you, I got the warning. I said, bro, I just watch you. Like,
So we look at Exxon.
So don't look
Imagine
at
you
the
can,
coach.
you
So
can
this-
screw up your
the-
coach
the-
so
Yeah, you can.
the
just look
rules
at
are really
yeah,
strict.
every
yeah.
major,
And
you
like-
start the group stage. Bye
you
bye.
don't like your coach anymore. You just like
You
know
don't
them
like
all, and
your
he's gonna sit down.
All right. So that seems a little bit strict, doesn't it? Like we know why it is. We all remember what happened back in the online era, right? We
Yeah,
know,
but
we know what happened.
coaching the camera bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the case. Like it cannot happen on LAN.
I know, but like they've gone. This is the way I look at it. Valve have gone. These guys were bad. Everyone is going to
Yeah.
suffer because of that,
Punishment.
right? Like because what those guys did, they did cheat,
Yeah.
Cheating,
right?
yeah,
it
of
was
course.
cheating. That was
It was
cheating,
cheating.
right? So
Yeah, but,
Valve
but
have
they
gone,
got they got their punishment like for the
They got
next
banned by
majors.
ESIC and stuff, and
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, like some coaches they cannot play 11 majors, right?
Yes, yeah.
Handen forever you won't see him in a major, but some coaches they had like the 2 bans, and now they're back in business, you know. And
Yeah.
I think it's still fair to, you know, you're part of the team. You can celebrate. You can
No,
do
the
anything.
emotion is really difficult. Like not showing your emotion as a
Yeah.
coach when your player winning a 1v4 clutch and just stay
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
It's almost
man. Like
impossible, right?
it's crazy. Like I think they have to fix that. But
Like I saw Sonic being like in the game against Navi.
Yeah.
He was like, you know,
I love it. Like the blade cameras.
crazy.
I guess that also
That
counts for
meme.
emotions, right?
Yeah.
It's like a Curb Your Enthusiasm skin or something played there, right? He's so animated. It's funny.
It's fucking terrifying though. I feel for the players.
Yeah.
Like you see Blade, you know.
When something's going wrong and he's laughing, it's like, oh my
Yeah.
god, like they're in trouble.
like the
Yeah,
roast
yeah,
now, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a smirky
He has an
smile.
aura. Yeah, he has an aura.
So we think that Valve should be nicer to the coaches.
I think Valve should start.
Just loosen up a little bit.
Release the coaches. Okay, release the coaches.
Not the
Or-
ones that cheated, but like the hardcore cheaters, but the ones that haven't done anything, I think they're fine.
Okay, all right. So we
Keep
should
the
be-
ones that's been banned, keep them out the fray.
What about this? This is still kind of coach adjacent, but also this is like, I guess it depends on the tournament organizer. There was some drama with it earlier in the event where I think Monty were one of the teams where they didn't finish the veto in the best of one and they ended up getting T-side of Overpass, or no, T-side of Mirage.
Mistake. Yeah, they did a mistake on the
Yeah.
veto.
And then it happened with Payne, but Payne refuted it and said it was the web page's fault or internet's fault or something. I don't know whatever happened, but first of all, my question is, should the veto be done in person?
I think yes. For me, yes, because I did also one mistake in space other times. Like I think it was.
Also in Eternal Fire. He banned
Not in space.
because of him.
Yeah, I didn't because I just forget. Like I don't was busy for something else and I did a mistake. So that's why person is very better. I think, yeah.
Was that the old, like the old in-game system? The one where
It
you
was
beat
the
the
same,
in-game,
like
right?
from online. It was an online match, not
Okay.
a
It was-
LAN tournament.
right.
Qualification for Pro League. It was qualification
Yeah,
game, and we
better.
played Nuke. I think because of him. Like we picked Nuke. We were going to pick Vertigo. I think.
You
Did
lost?
you lose the game?
No.
You
we
won
won,
it.
I
No,
think.
you
Yeah.
won the series.
Yeah, we won
Genius. It was
Maybe-
a
maybe
genius.
he planned it out,
Maybe he
huh?
planned it.
Just a bit more stressful of a game. Okay, so you think it should be in person?
I think it should be in person, yeah. But I think if the thing with Payne though, and it was like maybe losing the network or something. I don't know. They could. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I think usually you would bring it up with the player manager, or like you can
You'd run to him,
You
right,
can
like-
say something, but then they decide to say something after. I don't know, but yeah, I think if it's just all solved if you just do it in person anyway. It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
And then my next question, on top of that, because right now you do the video 1 hour before the game is
Yeah.
live, which is great from a prep perspective, because if you are surprised in the veto, you have time to be able to fix the problem, if there is a problem. But also means if you're the one who's trying to do the surprising in the veto, it's less powerful.
Yeah.
So do you think the veto should be done closer to the start of the game?
It's a good question.
I think that 1 hour is chaotic either ways. I think the coaches will do the. I think if there is the option to get surprised, I think the coaches prep it as well. They have it in the back.
Back of the head.
I think so. Or they prepped it, or they have something that they know. Because I think that 1 hour, you get to the stage, you get to the arena, you set up, the players have to set up, warm up. Some teams go play the football outside, some teams do their own routines, and then you don't have, and then you have like seats 15 minutes before, 20 minutes
It's
before.
very short time, to be honest.
That 1 hour is not like pure 1 hour that you're set up and everything is good and you go outside and you talk with the team. So, and I think if there is this case of we play Aurora and maybe they pick a map that we didn't expect. They go on.
It's happened one time when we pick Ancient. You guys didn't expect, right? No? Tell me, we didn't expect.
Yeah, we're fucking. Oh no.
But they get time. They go to the server.
Because it was like
it was half an hour. That was
Okay, I'm not sure it helped that much. We still missed a lot. I think it was more ZywOo.
60 kills, 58 kills.
But I think an hour is enough. I think it's fine because I think in some of the taunts we've had before, it's like a rolling schedule. And
45 minutes.
Sometimes you have 2 hours.
Yeah, but sometimes you do the veto, and then the game before will go on even longer. So then you might surprise a team, or that you get surprised and they have like an even longer
2 hours to
prepare because the games have gone on longer, the rolling schedule. So I think an hour's
it's
fine.
fair. Yeah, I think maybe half an hour can be better for the who guys prep better won the match, because generally I prep like 4 or 5 maps. I try to be ready
just in case.
I don't know how other teams
they
doing.
have maps chained to a table on Skybox Edge for hours. So.
Exceptional guy.
So funny.
Give my salute to Matt. He's an exceptional guy. I know him from 1.6 since a long time. Matt.
Emulate.
And he's the shadow working in the team. I know he's doing a lot of jobs and people don't know. And salute to Matt.
Because I bring this up because there was Starladder Major that you guys won. Mm-hmm. There was the Vertigo against Liquid.
Oh yeah,
and that was a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
Was that veto done live?
It was, yeah.
Okay.
That was the old system where you did the veto, like you did like the search, like you had to go into like a matchmaking kind of system inside the server, and then you'd search at the same time, and sometimes it took like 5 minutes before the match actually started. And you get in there, and then you do the veto. So like and I remember like Glaive and Sonic, they were like, we picked this and we banned this. Like they were like super like strict about not making a mistake, because you made a mistake, you couldn't revert it.
Yeah.
And I guess that was like the big curveball.
It was a big moment though.
Yeah,
there was like a big reaction at it at the time.
Yeah, it was fun. I remember like, because that was in the glass booth where you could look towards your opponents, and I remember Liquid, they were like, oh, I was like, what?
Dota system is so good. Like they veto just before the match and they ban and they just start instantly.
Yeah, that was fun.
I think it was really
fun. It was
like, it's very good because
I think they got inspired by Dota.
They have to choose instantly how to adapt in the situation, and sometimes it's also good.
I think it was cool.
I know like the veto for us is not as big as like a draft in Dota, but it's still a big part of the game.
Of course.
And as an in-game leader, if you feel like you can outmaneuver the other leader, like that's also why I used to like the vetoes in person, because you could also chat a little bit of shit and you could like react to the veto and stuff, right? So you could start the mind games before you're even in the server. And that's true, you know. So I would like the veto to be closer to the game and live. And so for the people to watch and the drama.
Yeah, there is a drama.
Maybe live. You mean live? Maybe.
I think the way they did the veto back then, like the matchmaking, was so fun to watch.
It was,
And there was so many people entering the lobbies back then.
The chicken.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah?
Like going live just instantly, and you know the surprise map, and you just have to play like the freestyle starting.
Bang.
And then you also get the raw emotions from the players. Like, I'm just taking Liquid into consideration here now, that you can see that if someone makes like throws a curveball and it's a map they didn't expect, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? And we're gonna be starting. That I think it's it should be interesting.
You picked their best map at the time, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So it was.
Yeah, they were like they did
pretty gangster.
What they do?
But that's the thing, like we had like so much prep on them, so we could just like anti-strat them heavily, and since they didn't expect it, I think that's also part of the mind games, right? And I think the worst games that I've ever played in my career is like when you usually will be Sonic and Glaive just doing the video, and then we come back saying we're playing this map, and then sometimes they come back, it's like, oh my god, we're playing these maps, and we're like, okay, we have no prep.
What are you doing?
We're like, what the hell just happened?
Also
yeah, and then you're just like, okay, we just have to stick to what we're good at. Yeah, it's difficult.
All right, boys, we've got a couple minutes left before we wrap this up. So is there anything that you guys want to say or get out there into the world, right? You don't have to say it to the fans or anything, but is there like a topic that you wanted to broach? Do you have a question for each other? The time's gone very quickly.
How is it to play with Mathieu?
Wow.
You remember you said
question.
you were talking at the beginning of the podcast of
Good question.
that the fans are saying
good when you play with him. Like,
he's the nicest guy ever. I'm sure you know, but but you talked at the beginning of the podcast that some fans tell us players like just do it. Why don't you do it?
Yeah.
But Matu is just doing it.
That-
You know, he just wakes
He don't
up.
care, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't care if he slept bad. He doesn't care if he's sick. He could cough out blood. He's gonna come to the server and just like. You know, we are all lucky that the three of us to know how it is to play with him, but it's crazy that he's so good and he has no bit of like a rude ego, if you know what I mean. He's not coming to you like, he's not a dickhead to you.
he's
But
not toxic. Like,
He's not toxic, yeah, exactly. He has some of the things like, he wants us to play good for him as well. Like he has this ego that he's the best player, but he's never gonna come to you from a non-humble perspective. He's always really equal with you. He always asks you for the same thing that you can ask him. He's never like demanding, gets really mad at you, if, these kind of things. And I think it helps you as a player to want him to do good. If I play with him, I want to sacrifice for him because I know that I want him to get the top one. I don't only just try to play for that. So he's such a nice guy, but actually he just does it. He just wakes up. Every day is the same, he just enjoys, plays some PUBG, whatever. And
he's
so cool.
He's talented. Like,
it's
But
crazy, yeah.
That's what's so unique about him. It's like if you ask him about like how do you do it, and he's like, I don't know. He just does it. It's
in
just
French,
like
we call him Zidane. Like, it's
it's just pure intuition, and I think that's also why. And I think it's fun when I've the times that I play with him and also talking to him afterwards. Like a lot of people think so he plays a lot of other games outside of Counter-Strike because I think for him. The most important thing is that he just needs to have fun. Like if he's not having fun and not enjoying the game, then he will not perform. He will still perform, like compared to other players, right? But we don't get that level that we know they can bring. He needs to just enjoy himself. And I think if he plays too much Counter-Strike, I think he'll just get fed up, and then it's not the same.
understable.
Yeah,
That's a good motto for life. Just have fun.
Yeah.
that's
Have
what
fun.
it's all about.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for them?
Yeah, the performance coach. So how is it? Because you never had performance coaches, right?
We
One
had
time before,
we
like,
had, but
one
not so much professional like her. Like she worked with the football player.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
So
okay,
she is in
nice.
the sport industry. But yeah.
But what's new now? Like, do you feel anything changing, or it's too recent to say?
No, it's your answer. Please, bro.
I think like she's helping us a lot. Actually, like she's helping the other guys a lot because when she talks with them, like she relaxes them a lot, and she has a nice language. She's talking good with them. So yeah.
And she don't force, So sometimes you're
Yeah.
a psychologue of forcing to talk, and sometimes it's not working. She's just chilling, and she understands that she can't force someone to talk. So just
She knows how to talk with everyone, like
Yeah.
one by one. She knows like how the people are and talking by them.
Okay, so it's like she's a good facilitator, right? She lets it flow.
maybe because also it's a woman, it's helping also us because it's an image, different. Like so,
Not a competitive.
our approach is different, obviously, and it's for now it's good. But we had her. We lose against Mouse a comeback like the last tournament in the playoff. We did a very bad games, and she was there and she understands the issue, and we talk about this, and that's all.
Okay.
No, Chad, I'll do myself a favor.
Yeah.
Because every time I played against Aurora, the Turkish fans, they go crazy on me.
But you don't help yourself. So
Yeah, okay. So the first thing, do you remember the blast event that I did the middle finger to the camera?
We have the same.
Probably.
Yeah, you too?
Yeah, the Turkish fans.
So you can, that's why I say we can help ourselves.
Yeah.
So I did that to the cameraman, and then Blast put it like a fucking dicks.
Yeah.
Like I did it to Aurora. Okay, all the fans hate me. I understood it. And then, what was it? Krakow?
Yeah.
Yeah, the GG. that one. So we beat Aurora, and I'm not sure before that game. I think we didn't beat you in 2025, 2024. I don't think we beat you. So, and then I wrote GG easy, but it was a fucking close match with 6 overtimes. I went to carry us. It was a joke, right? But my Twitter, like if I open it up here,
Full bad DM. Yeah.
it's crazy.
But Charles, to be honest, when we play bad, we have the same DM.
Yeah?
They also read with us. It's not only they're very fanatic,
they're
They're
extreme.
very fanatic. Obviously, I try my best as a game leader, and I'm playing since 7 years in Turkish environment. I try my best to talk with them. Sometimes don't go rude on my players. I'm talking in Turkish, like be rude on me, but don't be rude on them. Like just insult me, not them, and be calm with other people from outside the world because they have not the same culture that we have.
Sure.
Even in football, we are very aggressive. You know, the fans, we just too much emotional. You know, Turkish people, and sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, but overall, yeah.
So how did you want to solve the problem?
I don't want to solve the problem.
Oh, okay.
The thing is like, you know, I played with Yukadia in FPL. I don't remember if it's a FPLC, but and Yukadia and me were chilling in FPL. And you know, Major is always so nice, and you see him, and obviously he speaks French, so like he's really close to the French in our team. And there's no problem with the Aurora players. So I just wanted to make sure like it's
all love.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's competitive, yes, and obviously sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's. But I just say like it's actually good to know that the fans are also.
Yeah,
It's not good to know, but it's like understanding that, you know, sometimes I thought to myself, like, it would be nice to have fans like that, like a fan base that is very dedicated and very supporting, but sometimes you don't see the other sides of the coin that, you know, it might be really tough because you have to please a lot of people, and if you don't please them, it's gonna be demanding and tough, right? And it's also your own language, so it's more personal. It's not like it's not good that they do it. Good to know that they do. You know.
Sure. All right, boys. I have to be good to the run time, and that means we have to be done. Yeah. So I appreciate the time. I wish you all the best of luck in the playoffs. Thank you for joining us here today, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you,
everyone.
But it's good because we brought translator Yukinda here. So essentially, this guy,
was the idea.
when he retires, he's going to be the king of this shit. He's going to be running Counter-Strike media. This guy's personality popping off the charts. He can do it in Russian and English. He can host. He can commentate. He can be an analyst. He was doing the Russian cast, and I saw people saying, "Man, Yukinda's so good." Okay. This guy. So we've got the host here, Yukinda. Where would you like to start, sir?
Hey everybody, it's Yukinda here. We're finally hosting a table episode with Yanko, with Chad, with our boys from Spirit. Let's start with the interesting question. How do you win 13-1, 13-3 against 9Z, and then you go 3 mappers, all overtimes and all the shit? How'd that happen? Is it because 9Z won against Vitality and they got some confidence, or what happened? Or you guys lost some confidence?
Definitely might be the reason of them overperforming. You know, you have you're getting the confidence boost after beating Vitality. I personally don't know. I haven't beaten them.
Okay. Imagine if you guys beat Vitality, you guys are going to be unstoppable then, no?
Might be.
Damn.
Might be, yeah.
Let's cancel all the Spirit Vitality games. We don't want that to happen. Otherwise, we're going to have another era coming up.
Come on, you go the easiest side of the bracket in recent major history over here.
That's a trap.
Is it?
Austin as well.
Yeah?
Austin was
you lost
like
the
that.
pain, right?
Yeah, we lost the pain.
Listen, Fallen, what would be worse? Losing to another Brazilian team or losing to an Argentinian team?
That's a good one. Yeah, it can always get worse.
We'll be allowed to go back to Brazil if you lose to 9Z?
We'll be in trouble.
I think the elephant in the room is the fact that we do have this lopsided bracket. But both of you guys did your job. You did the right thing. And you keep doing the right thing. You keep going 3-0 in Swiss at the majors. But then you guys have been punished a little bit. What do you feel? You got Vitality Falcons. If you beat G2, you play the winner of that. Like, do you feel that you guys got stitched up a little bit by the bracket? It's unfair?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares about
That's the right attitude.
If you want to win major, who cares about Hill?
This guy's a gangster. Tanir, this is why this guy is in this team. So I guess the run that you guys have had, the form that you guys have been is really good. Everyone's talking about this coach stuff. I don't want to talk about the coach stuff. Who cares about the coach stuff?
Well,
I care about coach, never mind.
No one does.
In Secret Gun.
Unless you're a FaZe Clan coach.
Hey, what do we got, FaZe Clan coach?
Nothing, man.
You need tips from the Toad.
I think Jabic would do a better job than that, you know?
What do you think on Jabic transfer to Falcons?
Oh!
I think you don't want to see that because that would really make them unstoppable then.
Yeah, you know better than anyone.
So you guess that Nico might win a major?
At this point, who knows? Maybe once he starts IGLing, you know, maybe that's the time.
So is it because of Jabic you guys are overperforming, or?
I mean, he has that fluke aura.
The fluke aura. The fluke aura.
Live game aura.
Such TikTok answer.
This is just so troll. Yeah, but I actually, on a real note, do you like feel that there's no coach and that there's nobody like to call the timeouts and everything, and that it's all you guys?
I mean, you can feel it only when game is getting hard because
Like the 9Z game, huh?
yeah, because I don't care about pauses, you know, and sometimes coaches are taking pauses, you know.
But is there no player that's like, okay,
I mean,
let's take a pause.
there is
Let's take a pause.
Maybe no.
Yeah.
No, it actually Zone 6 is asking for pauses, and I'm not thinking about them.
Zoltix is asking for pause, and Boris is like, no,
we
no pause. We continue now. Tempo.
Zontic does look like he gets overwhelmed with emotion and has to take a breather, you know.
You can see it on his face. You can see it on the guy's face.
Imagine.
Yeah.
But actually, like, isn't it? Aren't we like sitting here because of the 2v3 on Mirage where he killed two players? Because otherwise, you guys would have been.
I mean, you should not watch what I have done in that round. You know,
I saw it. You killed one from car.
No, he didn't kill anyone, but I took out the nade and.
Oh yeah, you took out the nade and they killed you.
Yeah, at the moment when I took out the HE,
you were like this.
And VF Sky picked me, I felt the pain in my heart. Like I felt like the void, and I was sitting there like staring on what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, but 9Z is good. Honestly, very very surprised.
Lushov is good, bro. He's hitting really hard.
I think Lushov and DGT have been playing
Latino
amazing.
donk, bro.
Latino
donk. He's hitting everyone, bro. He's 20.
It's like, you know, we're laughing here, but then at the end, 9Z is gonna go finals. They're gonna beat us. They're gonna beat Aurora,
BetBoom. Yeah, you know.
Imagine they win a major for Argentina and Latinos, bro, Uruguay, and all those guys.
Before,
insane, no?
Before Buenos Aires, before
That's
Buenos
a good
Aires
point.
Major.
Before Buenos Aires Major? That's a hell of a story.
That would be cool.
Gotta make sure we stop that.
10 years after you did it for Brazil, they're doing it for Latin America.
Yeah.
So
Gotta make sure we stop that.
But
right there.
Is there a big rivalry like that? Obviously in football, but
In
in
football, yeah.
Counter-Strike, it's not really the same. They have never really had teams.
Nah, in Counter-Strike, we have always been very chill.
You've had the monopoly, man.
I think at least maybe on some public matches there is some, you know,
The thing,
Like shit talk.
toxicity. Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is a little bit, but
Okay.
other than that, I think it's fine.
the thing is with like, for example, specifically 9Z, I feel like everybody in the team is so chill with them. Especially Sid, for example. Sid like actually talks Spanish to them, and like, yeah, he was like having dinner with them in Astana or something. Like they're like close friends. I'm always joking, you know, like Huasa Peak. I'm talking to him like, oh, Huasa Peak. He's eating something. I'm saying, oh, Huasa eating. You know, like he's walking.
I'm saying, sleeping.
I'm saying Huasa walking. Yeah, I'm just rolling it around, you know. But they're pretty cool guys, you know.
You guys have both been in some really good form here, though, right? Obviously, the 3-0s. So there's a chance you guys play each other in the grand final, right? That is possible. And you guys played in Astana. That was a close series, 3-mapper, right?
Yeah, this was three maps close.
Astana.
In groups.
Yeah, in group stage. Yeah.
Oh, Mirage came back.
Yeah.
I remember.
So that could be a pretty sick final. Like, there's so many fun stories here. Obviously, your story is a great one. Right? Returning to Cologne. Last year was the first time since 2017, right? We were in the playoffs.
Good question.
But you don't really remember that? Oh, must be nice.
I played so many tournaments that that's actually true. I don't have any memory. I have no
That's
idea.
what he's saying now. Last year he was like, "Oh, we qualified for playoffs. I haven't qualified since 2017."
Much like.
then we lost the quarters to Mouse.
Yeah, and then Mouse went on
game was
to
close as well, yeah.
lose in the finals to these. Well, actually, oops.
We were not.
They weren't there. Sorry, I apologize. I stopped myself midway through. I thought we had Shiro. So
I'm not Shiro.
I know. You're Magix. You're Boris.
Yeah.
I know.
It's not Boris, it's Boris.
You keep me up at night, man. Not in the way you might hope for either. I just think, what can I do to make Boris not hate me? And it's the same with Zontix. I think really hard all the time. Because they're always stone facing me, bro. Like, kill this guy.
But this is their like imagery. It's just like how
Just a mask.
Out of farming.
out of the camera. This guy is so nice.
But it's
he's
hurting
out
my
of
feelings, man. Like, that's why Tinir is always smiling. He says hi. He's a chill guy.
Yeah, I just for vibe. I'm just sitting and smile.
Boris is here. Boris is here looking at, do you remember like early days during the pandemic and stuff? We were chatting. And
it was good.
We gave you name Boris the Butcher.
And Chad Burchell was watching my streams.
Gang.
Yeah, bro, gang.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember.
Now we are all washed. Some of us are balding, and none of us is posting positive rating.
Yes.
Is that true?
I'm not. IGL,
I'm
bro.
not.
Our bar is
Yeah,
0.92.
you guys talk about yourself, bro.
He's having a great time.
Oh, sure.
I remember the 1v5 with the USP on Mirage on stream.
Oh, that was sick.
From Ticket. Boo.
I remember.
Охуеть.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Oh, those are good times. Pandemic, FPL.
Pandemic was a great time, man.
Look, you know, some stuff came out of it. Obviously, not much positive stuff, but here we are now. We're back in the LANXESS. Everything's looking good. You two are opposite sides of the bracket. Your hardest game was obviously against 9Z, right? But your other matches and stage 2 into stage 3, you guys have been in some really good form. I think. I don't know. How do you feel about this, Janko? Are these guys taking the top spot from Vitality in terms of your favorite? Or you still got Vitality?
I still have Vitality. I think it's going to be hard without a coach in the arena, right? Like those games against 9-0, you're in a 2-0 game. Like, yeah, it sucks to lose, but even if you lose, you have more games, you can figure things out. But that's why I want to ask you guys. Obviously, Boris, you do a lot more in terms of the prep and everything, but who else is sort of more guys need to step up and help you out? So is it someone like Shiro that comes in and becomes a bit more vocal in these games, like, or is it Tanir being the positive guy that he is, rallying the troops sometimes when the games get tough?
In terms of preparation, I think it's Shiro, because I have to like share with him and we like with each other what we want to do and like how we want to play the opponent. And like during the game, it's mostly Zontics, because he's bringing a lot of ideas, and like he's a pretty strong second voice to have.
Zontix is, yeah. Is he, because he always has like the stone face? Is he always cool in game, or does he ever he loses his cool in game? Can you tell?
I mean, he's always calm, and you know, he's always staying the same. No, it doesn't matter if he's like if he is having a great game or he's posting like 3-17, like, you know, at Vertigo against Face Clan in
I remember that one.
Finals,
6-7 rating.
Copenhagen.
I remember.
6-7. This guy just says 6-7 rating.
Yeah, you're about 6-7, bro. It happens, no?
You see, he's young.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I also had a 0.67 rating against FURIA in Krakow. Yeah, that was just for our maxing. And yeah, and like in the game, he's staying calm, and he's like kind of a person that is looking on what's going on and what might work. You know?
It's like Malex. Whoa. Completely different, right? No. Malex, you guys, motherfucker, you do this incorrect, I'm gonna kill you.
I can be like that.
Is that because you're speaking in English, though? You feel that English brings it out of you?
No, it's just like I believe that there should be like one person who's the devil in the team, and that's me. And
You're the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Fallen isn't that guy.
This guy's soft as fuck, and like, everybody else is just as well. So
We've seen
who's
Molotov.
the devil in your team?
Oh, the devil.
Who?
Donk?
Boris?
Bro, he's so scared of Boris, he can't even say it.
I think we know.
Понимаешь, что они говорят?
Чуть-чуть. Про демона я понимаю, про чем речь.
Ну, демон, да, из фут, который.
Да, конечно.
Live translation, please.
Yeah, Boris is asking, like, do you understand anything? And he's like, yeah, a little bit. I understand about the demon and everything. And Magix is like, demon from foot, yeah.
Big toe, bro. Okay. Actually, I want to give you my opinion, and then you tell me how stupid I am. Is that okay?
10 out of 10.
Okay, great. So, with the coaches not being there, and also having Sotfik there for a while, my stance is you get more responsibility in your early development as a leader, right? And with that responsibility, you've been doing, then in the server, the way that you're calling, you have more authority, right? You get more authority from the team because you have to take it. You don't have a choice, right? Halli's not there to turn to, and Sotfik felt like, from what I was watching, he was giving you guys more responsibility as players. Is that how it played out? or am I a 10 out of 10 big idiot? Both can be true at the same time.
Both.
Okay. Yep.
True at the same time. Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
But does that seem like it resonates with you? Like, do you feel that you've taken more responsibility? Because I was bad, but I still was a leader. And to be a leader, when you speak, your players need to believe everything you're saying. And you need to obviously believe everything you're saying, right? So did you feel like a shift in that when Hallie wasn't there?
Yeah, of course, because he was doing a shit ton of job, and currently I'm doing a shit ton of job. And you know, I'm not the person like to say if I'm like leading them or not, but you know, like for the last couple of tournaments, even like with Halle back, the plan is to keep it the same. Like in the last couple of events, it's me doing like game plans, whatever, mostly.
Because it looks really good. Like for example, Tania, when you guys, for me, you turned the corner and it felt like, oh, there's more responsibility, there's more moves. Like you were making some really cool mid to B plays on Dust 2, for example, and those plays felt like they were built for you to make the move. So does it feel like with the change of the coaching stuff as well, or lack of, that you get more responsibility too as a player? Like you can take more chances, make more plays?
I'm not sure it's about like coaches. It's more about trustful from my mates because, for example, you know, earlier we just have not so good confidence. And for example, we want to play more safety and take care about good situations. But right now, because we are trust each other, we can take more risky and trying to play some aggressive moves and try to take like 50-50 duels for take more space or something like that. I think it's more about trustful and about Boris because he, for example, if we will take preparation, I come to him and just say, I want to do this move. He say, okay, you can try. And officially, if I see he have, for example, same partner or something like that, I just come to Boris, I can try. I can take this entry. If you just say yes, he say, okay, you can try. And then just take entry. And after this round, when we won, Andrei, you beast.
Okay. So the trust in the team is built. And
this is the thing I kind of noticed from like compared to last year. I feel like I don't know if it's because of reps on like just playing with each other or something, but it's just, you can definitely feel a lot more confident spirit overall. I feel like I think spirits not necessarily results, but it's like it's very for spirit it's very important how Tnir and Zontics play. I feel like Shiro Donk is are very stable, and then I feel Magic's like is an IGL, and you can't expect much.
0-9-2.
0-6-7, 0-6-7. But I feel like it was always important about Tnir and Zontics finding their impact. If they're able to find their impact, they're a very scary team to play against. And for example, you can see. Bro, I remember this, like against 9Z, bro, you're triple on A on Mirage. They're going out A executing whatever.
Oh, that was sick. With the silence stem 4.
Silence stem 4, triple spray down or something.
That was dirty.
Then they're in Astana, the finals, you were playing Dust 2, you were like 2-9.
Yeah, it was first half very bad.
Yeah, very bad first half. Yeah. And then you get 4 kills pistol round, and I'm saying, okay, this game is over. Because as soon as he starts going, you can definitely see, and the whole finals he played great. So I feel like if you have this kind of confidence, or like trust, how Andre was saying, if you have this trust in between the team, then you can do whatever. I think this is something we have as well right now. It's like, or at least what we're trying to get the most is like, our main idea is like, make a plan and do it. It doesn't matter which plan. We trust you to make your own correct decision, and we don't have like dictators in the team who are gonna make you do every step how we want, how like for example Fallen wants or how I want, and we're trying to make it like automated, so players always make plans with different players, and the more trust in between each other they have, the more likely that they're gonna trust themselves and make a good plan. And that's something very important. And this season we didn't really have it until a moment where we actually sat down and practiced. Sat down, just prepped out, practiced many scrims, many officials. We bombed out the last place. Like after Krakow, for us, it was terrible. And it took like these 20 days that we had free because we got last place. where we had to, like 15, 16 days where we actually just sat down and were playing.
This is before Astana?
Yeah.
Because that's where it looked like you guys started looking a bit like FURIA at the end of last year.
Yeah.
Some of it may be also, for my POV, like the map pool too. You know, when you were the number one, you know, it was train overpass, but overpass being a big one. And then at the start of this year, you stopped picking it. Like, do you think like this, like now you've adopted it again, do you think that's also a reason for it, that, you know, you found confidence on the map again?
Yeah, we had some restructuring. Might have came with some ideas on how to restructure some of the T-sides. T-sides are very challenging on overpass. And I think at some point we got so many games on overpass that people got a good idea on how to play us. So we revamped a little bit some of the ideas and then got confident on it again, I would say. Yeah.
I think it's also like specifically CT sides on overpass was something we were struggling before. Even though we were winning maps on overpass, I feel like we were winning specifically because of T sides. We were getting 8 rounds, 7 rounds T side, and then sometimes closing, and sometimes it was going overtime. We couldn't, like, there was many like games against Aurora where we were getting like 5 CT side and whatever. And the difference now is that Molde didn't play this map at all, like a single time before it came out. And for him to find his game, like a consistent game where he knows what's happening on A side or on the map, when he wants to go B, when he expects A and whatever, this was something that you need to you
need reps. Huh?
You need reps. You need to play. You need to watch the map, trying to understand like how the movements are happening and everything. And I feel like that was troublesome for him. Like he was getting impact, but in a way which is like
not consistent.
Exactly. And I feel like now if
you won a game where we dropped it to the P and he repeated long 4 times and killed 4 guys.
Yeah, against Mongol.
I remember this. Yeah.
So
it's not consistent.
So now it's like if you look at our city side overpass, it's pretty good. But yeah, the different. I'm on balloons every round.
That's what I was gonna say. I said the other day, like watching FURIA play city side overpass is the only team where you think, wow, this is the one team that plays overpass like it is in scrims.
Sure, yeah.
Because in scrims, when you play it, everyone is balloons every round. Everyone's aggressive on city side. You never get to do your A endings. There's nothing 5v5s, and then you get to games.
The thing, it was game plan against both of those teams. It was game plan because we practiced against Maus before this tournament, and we won against them like heavy city side half, with me playing balloons and aggressive A every round, and we were not giving them any chances to play. And we knew BetBoom is. Well, if you compare their maps, if you look at their maps and you look at the overpass, how they play, and compared to any other map, you see that the overpass is definitely lacking, like in ideas, in movements, in details, and everything. So we came with the approach is like, don't let them do anything. They're gonna be fucking up the fundamentals.
Yeah,
the small and.
You guys would have kept landslide in that half. There was that shot from Molodoy that went through one of your teammates.
Yuri,
yeah. And then the kill came in from Zorti. And then from that point, they like posted 5 or 6 rounds in a row or whatever. But then once you swap sides, you guys just slammed them again.
Yeah.
But they hadn't played that map yet, right? Like, and obviously the only officials have been at this event, so...
Overpass is tricky. They have good standing as well, right?
Yeah.
Overpass is not easy to play. It's one of the hardest.
Their situation's so weird. It's like Flammus is technically benched on VP still.
Right.
But then
loaned from OG.
Yeah. And then... So he's on loan at OG, but he's also on bench at OG, right? Because he still has the OG thing on his HLTV profile, but now he's standing in for BetBoom at the Major.
Yeah.
And for a different player than he was standing in for...
At Atlanta.
It's
like, so crazy.
For an anchor instead of a...
And they made playoffs.
And they made playoffs.
And they look good. That's the thing. They're not
good.
fluking. Like, they're playing good CS for the most part.
Boomich is back.
Boomich, bro.
Yeah.
Good organization, yeah.
I was looking at your matchup against 9Z that's coming. The last time that FURIA and 9Z played was when RMRs still existed for the Shanghai Major in 2024. So no head-to-head there. But you guys have all the stage experience. So is it the type of game where you're worried about that matchup? Obviously, you're worried to a degree, right? You're going into competition for a semi-final place, but they don't have any experience on the stage. You guys have all the experience.
You're worried about every game, bro.
Yeah.
I was nervous before every game in group stage.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm nervous I'm nervous every tournament, every game.
I'm nervous right now.
It's just how it is. Yeah, the difference is that like just accepting yourself, accepting that yeah, it's like you never know because it's like I always say like majors have major magic, you know. Always in majors it doesn't happen how it's like logical to happen, you know. So it's more about like focusing on ourselves rather than thinking about the opponent. They're going to be focusing on themselves. We need to focus on ourselves, and we need to be, the most important thing, present. Not thinking about, if we win or if we lose, or not thinking about the future or the past. It's just being present in the moment. And I feel like when you are during a match, you're only thinking about the round you're playing and doing your best. That's where
the quality can show. Yeah.
Sounds like maybe this is something that you guys have learned from Austin and Budapest, because you were in similar situation, when you looked at the bracket even then. Okay, in Budapest you were one of the favorites. It looked like it was the easier side and the path to the final is open. So what are some of the lessons that you learned from then that can help you, have a different outcome this time around?
If Navi is in playoffs, then we can't win. But Navi is not in playoffs, so this is our major.
I think versus Spain, we were still a very young team at the time. And I think we got nervous too much on that match. I didn't play good at that match as well. But on Budapest, I feel like we took some risks playing city side on train that didn't pay off. They were punishing some of our pushes, and the game got harder and harder, and then they closed it.
Yeah, but that was third map.
Yeah, but that's all you need.
In my opinion, Budapest, bro, we were all sick with flu throughout the tournament, and we just didn't have gas anymore.
Yeah, and also we have been on a streak of 4 or 5 tournaments. It was hard to keep up as well. But, everything can happen. We just got to go and play.
What do you think about the BetBoom Aurora game? Like you're saying, BetBoom's done well to get to this point. They get to Aurora traditionally have a tough time on stage games, right? That's where Zantares goes missing, and they have a really
until they don't.
Yeah, well, but we have a lot of history up to this point, so they have a lot of reps on one side, but normally they have a tough go of things.
Are you trying to please your Turkish fans right now, or?
He's got so many.
I just had Madra and Wakadia here before. That's all right. I did everything I could to, I didn't mention the World Cup score at all. So that was.
Ask Boris. What do you think? Aurora or BetBoom? Who wins?
There's some players in Counter-Strike who are allergic to playing in front of a crowd.
Who is that?
He won't give names.
You can write it down in my book if you'd like. We won't share it.
You will not share it?
No. You can write it, and I won't tell anybody.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. He's going to write my name.
Legend, bro. Don't you dare putting my name there, bro.
Imagine.
Bad fallen.
Okay.
Bad fallen.
All right.
But I think it's great that you said that, because I think something that's not talked about enough about Spirit is you guys are the opposite of that. Like,
are we?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you ever choke when it comes to the playoffs or the major playoffs. You capitalize on...
Have you seen 12-6 against Vitality on Mirage?
Well,
sometimes.
For the most part, it's also it's arguably the greatest team that's ever played. Sometimes that thing just happens. But for the most part, I get the feeling that, you capitalize on other people playing worse in the playoffs or choking or whatnot, and you just sort of play your game. Do you agree with that, or don't think that's true?
I don't know.
What do you think? Do you think?
I think we playing better around crowd for real, because maybe it's more emotions for us, and it's working like more adrenaline or something like that.
Like a boost.
Yeah, like a boost, not the boost. I think it's true. It's just my opinion.
With this being a major and it being Cologne, we had the Vitality guys in here before, and Flamesy was talking about, how extra special that makes it. Right. In terms of the LANXESS, obviously you guys weren't part of the Spirit roster in there last year when you won. Have you been in the playoffs in the LANXESS before?
It's my first playoffs.
Same for Tunis.
No way, bro.
My record and
they were last place 24.
Yeah, my Cologne performances is 3 times.
Wait, but
last place exits.
ZywOo was playing when they won.
Yeah, it was Way and Zontics.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Forget
about that.
I was kind of used to we had.
Bro, you guys need an extra standards way.
Yeah, we had Katowice and Cologne, and in Katowice we were overperforming even before Duang.
Okay.
We were playing fine, in online. Of course, it's online, but we made the semis. The other year, something else. In 2024, we won, and in Cologne.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't remember. And like every year I was playing in Cologne, it was always like last place exit.
Why is it?
You know that FURIA had the same, right? Kasat and Yuri. Crazy. Yeah, they had like, what, 10, 12 group stage exit in Cologne.
How, bro?
I don't know. Some reason they always last year as well.
Yeah, but so first time in LANXESS.
Are you excited?
Maybe it's the air.
I don't know.
Air quality.
Yeah, air
don't know?
quality.
I don't know.
You don't know if you're excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Fallen, should he be excited for going out in the LANXESS?
He should. It's nice.
You
It's
should,
nice.
bro. LANXESS is the best arena I've ever played in, probably.
I heard it.
It's very cool.
I mean,
Of course you're excited.
Better Katowice?
yeah, the arena itself, in my opinion, is the best one to play in front of. But like the crowd was in Rio was insane because I was playing for FURIA. That was my first time. In terms of like crowd, Rio was the best. But in terms of how like the arena is, how it's so
Structure,
deep,
yeah.
and the sound comes like from far,
Yeah,
hitting you like this. It's very cool.
How much people?
I think it's 20,
I think it's probably more like 12 to 15.
12 to 15.
Something
wasn't
like
it? Wasn't it like 18? Like one
think-
year or something?
That would have been something like Antwerp would have been 18 or something, right?
I don't remember.
Am I off with the figures here?
No, I think
No, I
you're
think it's
think
12
about
to
right.
15
I think it depends also on the side of the stage. Maybe 10 years ago the stage was a bit smaller, so maybe there were more tickets.
Sure,
I'm not sure,
possible.
but
But it's 12 to 15,
12
I
to
think.
15 sounds about right.
Range, yeah.
Then it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, but I think also, Keen, I wanted to ask, you mentioned Rio, right? That's where Fallen made his announcement. I'm sure that made it a bit
Emotional?
weird to play, like, and but, you know, there were a lot of emotions involved. Now, obviously, this is going to be now every tournament. This is last, whatever, but this is the last time in Cologne. So, how do you go about sort of handling that as a team and sort of making sure it doesn't maybe affect you in a negative way?
Bro, this guy's so bipolar. He like one day he's like, I'm finishing my career. The other day he's like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't have said
Singing
that.
Justin
Maybe,
Singing Justin Bieber.
maybe I want to play. Is it too late to say sorry?
But you can always do that. You can get to the end of the year and go,
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying,
We
bro.
try to fake it that that's not going to happen. It's the best way to do it.
yeah, okay.
We just pretend it's not going to happen and we keep going.
Yeah, it's like it never happens. It just never happens.
The year never ends.
Then in February, people are gonna be like, "Wait, didn't Fallen say this?" Like, and everybody's gonna be like, "No,
Oh, you're crazy.
you're
yeah.
crazy."
Black
bro.
box it. We'll delete it from the internet, right? But I think that the concern at the time in Rio was, oh, how are some of these younger men going to deal with that news, right? Because had you told them before?
I mean, yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the man who put Brazilian Counter-Strike on the map is he's leaving us. It was going to leave a dent to some of them, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's because I think as teammates it's tough because you need a replacement as well, right? And then it changes everything. Every new player brings new things, and so as teammates, I think the hardest part is knowing that what we're building, what we're trying to get better as a team, eventually it's gonna go apart, right? And they already knew before beginning this year that I could stop, so that's why it's yes and no. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna play more. So there's always this intention to do something else and to
Bro,
get the
the guy
team.
wanted to finish career after Budapest Major, after Krakow, after fucking one more tournament.
Yeah, that's how much I like you.
Every
I'm
tournament
still
I
here.
heard the same thing. At some point, you already start like, okay, yeah, bro. Oh, you want to finish? Oh, okay. You sure? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's how much I like him.
Okay.
I shouldn't be here, but I'm still here for him.
So what
I'm
has
waiting him to develop his leadership skills so I can leave.
This guy is like, oh, Marix, maybe you want to call on this map and on this map.
Start calling.
And I'm saying until your contract is in contract still, you're gonna be calling all the maps till the very end. Till the very end.
He's taking every single piece here.
So what has to happen for? Actually, no, let's not go down that rabbit hole. That's a pointless rabbit hole, isn't it? Okay. So taking a look at the overall bracket, Vitality versus Falcons. Who you boys got?
Vitality.
Vitality, probably.
Easy.
Of course.
I'm not sure. I will bet Falcons.
50-50, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's closer to 50-50.
They haven't
right now
beaten them in the
closer.
last 3 head-to-heads. I know that there's been stand-in. Yeah, Falcons have beaten them the last 3 times.
That's why they bring Kerrigan now.
And
To lose.
We will see for what.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, to be said.
The couple with those games, like the one at the start of the year, they had Nucleon standing in, right?
Yeah.
They beat
yeah,
them.
he's
in
goated.
Yeah.
These guys goated.
Nucleon's good.
Yeah, he's better than Kyosuke.
Okay.
Oh, Kyosuke doesn't have Aura anymore.
Yeah, he's worst.
So you think Vitality? You think Vitality?
No, Falcons.
Falcons. Okay. Why?
Kerrigan, very impactful player.
Okay.
I think he will give space for Nico, and Nico will shy.
So it's Nico's going to do the carry.
Nico's been playing pretty good this tournament.
Yeah. He have very good performance in this tournament. I think with this Nico, they can beat Vitality.
I think it's also like I feel like quarterfinals is the best chance where to beat Vitality. I feel like the closer the Vitality are to finals, the more dangerous they get.
The more Robs is killing. Closer to finals, the more he's killing.
But
the worse it is for us.
What's the Maple? Let's think about the Maple a little bit. I think the Maple is going to be
Inferno, Vitality.
Overpasses out.
Falcons are picking Anubis. Everybody's picking Anubis against Vitality.
Could be.
No, not real.
Why?
Not possible.
Falcons won against Navi.
They
Anubis
don't want to play this map.
Who Falcons?
Falcons don't want to play Anubis. They will not.
I think they will pick Mirage.
They'll just pick Mirage.
Vitality won last 4 Mirages punish pick against them.
They'll pick Mirage again.
4 or 3? 3. Vitality won every Mirage people picked against them. And then they lost all Anubises that they played. So I don't know.
They should be picking Mirage. I mean, I feel like...
the thing about Falcons Mirage is that like every time they try to pick against us, we won like, every time.
There was some voodoo shit happening in those games.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
I mean, like they have no other options because if they want to pick Nuke, they will have to start on T side. It might be difficult for them. Anubis, they are not picking, so there is no more maps.
No, but think about it like this. What map Kerrigan is the more comfortable to
That's true. But they cannot pick this true.
It's going to be third.
That's third.
Well, Vitality pick Inferno, right?
Unless actually Vitality should maybe even veto it in the second phase just to make it worse for Falcons.
Well, for Nuke.
If they
Falcons looked good on this too, Vitality didn't. Vitality lost
the map. Vitality's not fitting this too.
Vitality lost the mouse, so they're gonna maybe Falcons pick this too, bro.
Yeah, maybe they pick this too.
But
probably not though.
But okay, Vitality, what will pick? Inferno?
Inferno. I think Inferno has been very consistent for them.
But
they beat Mirage, no chance against
and Falcons be on Inferno.
Third map, it depends on this tool. It depends. So Vitality needs to ban this tool, technically.
The Nuke could happen, yeah.
But also it's like, bro, you had such a win streak on this tool. Like you're very comfortable. You're very confident and comfortable on that map. So maybe they're gonna leave it for third instead of Nuke and.
Well, in theory, they'll veto whatever is left between Mirage and Anubis. If Falcons pick Anubis, they'll veto Mirage if they pick. So then it's down to Falcons, and they will veto, I think, Nuke over Dust, because also Vitality will be Team B, so they get to pick side on the third map.
Oh, that's an analyst
right there. They'll pick CT Nuke. You wanna
be CT
Nuke. Dust too, like.
Space is back.
Interesting maps, and in that map. If I'm telling you, if Falcons pick Anubis, bro,
I think they'll pick Anubis too.
I also think that.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
such a risk though.
It is, but they're playing Vitality. Like, what are you gonna?
Yeah.
It's just like
Anubis like you don't need a risk, right?
Their Mirage T side has not been like.
They did something
amazing. Their the best, but like outside of Dust, the good T side that they have was that one Anubis won against Navi around 11-6 to win in OT.
And he was calling good. There was like B main rotations, like one guy taking mid, faking cameras, B main rotation. 4 people B main.
Kind of allows you to go crazy, right? Kerrigan style.
4 people B main and Kiosk motoring into pop, and they're popping with the smoke left side. Oh, that was a good round. We're gonna steal that shit.
Oh, this right here, bro.
Okay, so that's interesting. You guys think they're gonna pick Mirage. You guys think they're probably picking Anubis.
Yeah.
Okay, well we get to find out in a couple of days' time. That's cool. That's fun. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting a bit stuffy again.
No, you're good.
No, I've been working with it. Okay, so what does that kind of leave us with? BetBoom versus Aurora, but we already spoken about that. That one's just a difficult one to call. We were talking about Aurora not showing up.
Aurora will win, I think.
You think easy or?
When I was doing my pickings for stage 3, I was thinking about putting either G2 or BetBoom through, and I put G2 because I was like thinking, at the very end, in those important moments, the standing situation is gonna bite.
Yeah, Mappool's gonna start running a bit low. Stratbook's running a bit low.
So if you think about BetBoom Aurora's picking overpass. Every
I don't know if they're confident enough to pick it.
BetBoom lost 2 overpasses.
Yeah,
they don't look good, but I don't know. Whenever Aurora has Anubis, like it just feels like they don't think about it.
Yeah, but BetBoom is good at Anubis.
He is good.
But they haven't played it with this lineup. Like at this tournament, they haven't played it, but they didn't lose it in the last.
Didn't Aurora got Anubis and lost hard as well?
Yeah.
On those games?
Yeah.
Spirit.
These guys
Against you guys, right?
Aurora,
You smashed Aurora. Yeah, I mean, that could take away your confidence.
And
These guys here, they hit hard.
Imagine first map you're starting, overpass T-side, crowd who, bro, hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard.
So
We've been there.
So what will we pick? You guys have any ideas for us?
for you guys,
Yeah.
against 9Z.
Yeah, bro. We need ideas, bro.
Inferno.
You think our Inferno is good? Goated?
Yeah,
First pick.
Inferno we were thinking as well. Inferno maybe.
I mean, you cannot pick overpass, you know.
Why not?
They're picking overpass
They're picking overpass
On
and
their
nuke.
faces.
It is
They picked Overpass 4 times.
And nuke.
They picked Nuke twice and Inferno once.
third
They
map
ban Anubis.
overpass if
Ego
needed.
peak overpass, bro. That's the
Wait, they're banning
That's the
Anubis,
best
right?
overpass in South America.
Well, pick
They
it when you
ban
get it
Anubis.
as third.
Makes sense.
They ban Anubis, yeah.
So they ban Anubis, we ban Ancient, then it's overpass. Overpass nuke is gonna be one of those third. Because no way they pick, or maybe they pick nuke against.
They're gonna pick this, Jim.
That's true.
You can put this on air before the details, so they know that I know.
Is there maps which you would be afraid to play against FURIA?
То есть реально сейчас вот вы обсуждаете, то есть то, что вы вчера не обсуждали, какие у вас карты будут с челами, да?
Не, ну мы-то уже знаем, какие карты будут. Просто...
Шоу, да?
Не, на самом деле мы не обсуждали, нет.
See, Yanko understands.
Is
He
there
doesn't speak, but he understands.
is there maps where you think about FURIA, this map, I don't want to play it.
Yeah, which map do you think like Fallen has a big impact city side? You sure he's already laughing, bro? He goes kill me long every time. You
sure you want to answer to that? I think that's Anubis for sure, yeah.
Ah, shut up. I don't Yeah, but I have new tricks on Anubis, bro. Watch out.
New tricks.
Tell don't, bro. Don't
No
compete
way,
on
no way.
T-side,
Second op on Anubis. We are so...
No. That
bro.
would be too easy, bro.
That's too easy for me. I don't play out
Alright.
because it's too easy, bro.
Bro, we're still waiting a team that's gonna pick Anubis against us.
Yeah,
we
we're
haven't played an official since February.
4 months now.
I have a question about this because it was theory about this BetBoom Anubis yesterday too. Like, let's say you have a map that you're generally good on, but for whatever reason you haven't played it at the major so far, and now it comes to a moment where it can be you're choosing between that map and another map as the decider, let's say, in your game. Do you think like, let's not play this map for the first time now in the playoffs?
It depends on the second map. It depends on the second option, I think.
Yeah.
Like we're confident in 6 of our maps. We don't have like a weak map or whatever. It's just Anubis. It's like kind of like people are afraid to play it because they have no prep on it. And we're like not bad on Anubis. Even like from previous results, we had a 3-win streak. We played against Foot and Falcons. All Falcons we lost 13-11, and it's like for some reason we just haven't met a team that's gonna pick Anubis against us. Maybe Spirit.
Who knows? Well, in a best of 5, we'll have to play it.
But it depends on the second options, and because our second options are usually also very good maps of ours, but we also prefer to play the second option.
Yeah, we picked one time Anubis against Falcons in Astana.
Yeah,
Never more.
В Рио было. It wasn't Rio.
It was Rio, okay.
I feel like
Anubis
if you need to pick Anubis, some things are very wrong, bro. You guys gotta go back to the locker room and talk about other shit. You know, that's my opinion. If you need to take this risk, bro,
It is kind of interesting.
That's why you think the Falcons will pick it.
maybe.
They have a lot of shit.
There's only one team that bans it in the whole playoff. It's 9Z. Everybody else plays Anubis.
I mean,
No, nobody plays
no
it.
one really plays it.
Yeah, nobody really plays it.
Except
It's like-
Navi and Aurora.
Everybody vetoed second.
It's like the Vertigo situation that was in the back in the days. It's like, yeah, Vertigo is in the map, but are people playing it? No, only FURIA, 3D Max, and one more team.
Some washed up.
Furia main pick in Vertigo.
Cloud9. Yeah.
Okay.
No, Furia main pick in Vertigo.
Yeah.
Something was off.
Fair. Okay, I see that. You guys are playing G2. We only got 5 minutes left, so that's all right. We've survived. We've made it. You guys are playing G2. I can't remember the last time you lost to G2. I don't think you wouldn't have even been in the roster then. Probably
This
London.
season we have played 5 times in a row probably against them.
I was not playing. At
You weren't playing London,
He
no.
was not playing as well.
So you guys weren't there. So it's completely irrelevant to you guys. But you guys have beaten them in the last couple of outings. I think you're at least 3 consecutive as far as organization goes against G2. You guys banned Inferno. They banned Nuke. They played a good game versus Navi yesterday. I think they're a good team. I like watching G2. G2 have some. I think Heavy Goat's fucking sick.
Yeah, Heavy Goat is goated.
He's really good at his
Yeah, Goat is
position.
And he just renewed his contract.
Yeah. Unlucky for everyone else involved.
What do you guys think of that match?
It's going to be crazy match.
I think it can be hard, but I think Spirit.
Your guys are favorites for sure.
Spirit are definitely favorites, but I think it can be hard. It again depends on the maps. I feel like many.
G2 has been picking overpass a lot.
Good luck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but it's just like it's hard to pick overpass against Spirit because it's like you're gonna go against their CT side, she run donk on A, bro. And
A Magic's rotation.
unless you have a good plan. Unless you have a good plan.
Guy sets is 0.93 sometimes.
Wow.
With 40 flashes in.
Exactly. Not to mention the flash assist, bro.
But it can be hard. I feel like I don't know. Dust 2, Spirit picking Dust 2 probably.
You guys are boring as fuck. Only Dust 2, bro.
No way.
You guys not picking Dust 2?
No way. Team Spirit is picking those two.
He's doing the opposite of Fallen, you know?
Yeah. He's not giving anything for us.
We can pick Anubis. G2 is better than Anubis.
You could.
We picked it 2 times like this year.
Okay, you guys pick Anubis then. You remember what we said about people who are picking Anubis?
Yeah. I don't think you guys are in that situation.
I also don't think you guys are picking
From all the maps you can play, you're not picking Anubis, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
We know when someone is that situation.
And what's the decider?
Ancient maybe, I don't know. What is there Ancient good?
Their engine's okay.
No.
It was okay.
Mirage decider.
They should ban Ancient, right?
Yeah.
Who?
G2.
No, they
Last
should ban,
times they picked
They should ban
against us.
Mirage.
they should
They
ban
lost.
Anubis.
They won?
Lost like
No.
5-6 in. They lost 5-6 in a row.
Anubis.
Play games, bro.
Now
Try to get them to ban Anubis, bro.
G2 is banning Anubis. They don't want to play the map.
Oh, it's mind games.
Yeah, but he's
Bro,
he's doing the reverse
bro,
psychology.
you
It's
guys
not gonna work.
100% are picking Anubis, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, legit, bro, they should ban it.
Cut only
Yeah,
this part.
for sure.
Bro, they
Only
should
a
ban
part.
it.
They should ban it.
Bro, they
should
leave
ban
Nuke
it instead of Nuke.
Yeah, they should be. Bro, honestly, they have a better chance on Nuke than on Anubis.
No
bro.
way someone has
Legit, bro.
balls to pick Nuke against G2.
Legit, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
no way.
yeah,
You
yeah.
guys are not gonna pick Nuke just for fair play, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
All right, boys. We got to wind this up in a second. Are there any questions that you want to ask each other? Anything that you wanted to say that we haven't said so far? Do you have anything for these boys?
Yakinder IGL incoming?
Oh my god, no. No, probably.
He already is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We have seen it. Vamos.
He's liar. He's liar or what?
He is on our team.
No, he's...
They don't know. That's why I have to stay.
You're the beard.
Yeah.
Right? They never know.
They never know.
Uh-huh. Okay, anything for these guys? Or anything you want to say in general?
We can cook something.
Okay.
Give us 30 seconds.
Okay, you can have 30.
What do you mean cook something? What do you want to cook?
Gotta do a nice question, bro.
Oh, a question?
Yeah, we have a question for them.
Oh, okay. Do you ask the question? I don't know, bro. This guy is just like this. What is this? What does it mean, Boris?
No idea. I saw you doing it.
He's juggling.
Yeah.
I have no
We
question.
got nothing?
We're out of questions.
We're out of questions.
Yeah.
All right, we're out of time. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I wish everybody the best of luck in the playoffs. Good luck. We'll see you out there.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Guys.
Hi, Max.
Well, everyone's shaking hands. Look at this. It's very formal. We're good. All right, we're live. I guess we're recording now. Everything's happy. So the necklaces, do they? You get that when you join the team, or what happens?
It was a gift of Doki.
Okay.
He's a rapper of Argentina.
Okay.
Actually, he's a co-owner now of 90.
That's pretty cool.
And he gifted this for all the members of the team.
Does that mean they're like real diamonds?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay. That's pretty sick.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
be careful in LANXESS then.
Yeah. we shouldn't have said that. All right. No, they're real. All right, everyone. Okay, that's really cool. So both of these teams we have at the table right now, 9Z, BetBoom, surprise packages of the major. Seeing you guys both in the playoff and now on the same side of the bracket is pretty sick, right? These are crazy stories. Obviously, history for Latin America, right? In terms of a Latin American team making it to the playoffs of a major. And then we've got a crazy scenario going over here with you especially. Can you explain what your situation is? Because we were talking about just before, it's like you're benched on VP, but you're on loan to OG, but you're on you benched at OG. Are OG loaning you to BetBoom, or is VP loaning you to BetBoom?
VP, it was a mistake on National TV. I actually told the professor today to change it, and now if you look at my profile, then I'm back that I am not an OG anymore.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So it's just direct from VP to BetBoom. Okay, that clears that up pretty quickly.
So VP is in playoffs, technically. One player.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, yeah. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, and we were talking about this on one of the first days, I think, when I was doing the lobby, I mean, talking about different positions for you and stuff, but you guys, as your team, have only played games together with the current 5 at the Major. Like officials.
I mean, before the Major, we had one practice day, and it was in the Cologne. So it was right before the first stage. We played like 4 practice, I believe, for 3 practice.
I would say it's not really like a full day of practice. It's just like, it's just day of adaptations.
Which makes it crazier, don't you think? You boys keep waking up every day going, how the hell are we still here? Like, it's crazy. You guys are playing some very good Counter-Strike.
I mean, there was no thoughts like that in our minds, but yeah. I mean, we played good CS, and that's why we are here.
Yeah, we didn't imagine, but we just keep doing it day by day, and I don't know.
Now you get a couple of days to prepare for the playoffs in the LANXESS. Like, it's pretty crazy. You guys are all going to get to go out there on the stage in the LANXESS, right? That must be an amazing feeling. I guess you haven't been out there yet, so you don't know how amazing it is. Everyone keeps telling me how amazing it is. So how excited are you?
Yeah, for us, it's a dream to play in LANXESS Arena, because when I was a child, I was watching the tournaments. So in LANXESS, and it was, it's a dream coming true. And we had experience this year in Astana as well. We play playoffs. So yeah, I think we are a little bit more prepared than on Astana.
How was it in Astana, going out there on the stage? You know, did you get like a level up, did you feel, when you walked out and there's a crowd, or was it scary? How did it feel?
I think we were not the match everyone wanted to see, you know.
Okay.
But, it was a good arena, and a lot of people came to the hotel, and it was really crazy.
I saw the videos. That looks nuts. Like
I didn't imagine it that. But yeah, it was a really good experience for all of us, and I think it prepared for us for this tournament. I think it's a signal we are here in playoffs, and we are gonna use the experience we had in Astana to here in Cologne.
I think with you, Max, it's interesting story because this is probably your best year by far in terms of Counter-Strike success. You just celebrated 27th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
A good present yesterday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Yes, thank you.
That was on the day of you advancing, right, to the playoffs. And I wanted to ask you, because a lot of players and people watching this, they probably think like, damn, I wish I was going pro, but I'm already 20 years old, 21 years old. You at 27, you're basically blooming right now. This is an inspiration, right? Like, how would you describe this? How long are you playing in general, and how long did it take for you to achieve this?
Yeah, I became professional in 2019, maybe, or 18. So it was maybe 8-9 years ago. But yeah, for South America, it's not easy because there is more opportunities to play against tier 1 teams and tournaments tier 1. So yeah, I think this year we have a real team. Like, we are very good friends outside the server, and yeah, we are getting that on the server. And yeah, I didn't expect all the success on the start of the team, because we started the year with 0 points on VRS. So yeah, I trust on the team, but not that quickly like it's going on.
You said that you're good friends. So do you live together when you're in South America, or how does it work? Or everyone is at home?
We were boot camping in Buenos Aires at some times. And yeah, I know him, I don't know, maybe 8 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we share, I think, 3 or 4 teams together. So yeah, and that happens with DGT as well, with Beat, and yeah, Luchov, it's the more new one. But yeah, we are all very close friends. I mean, and yeah, I'm very happy with the boys.
Pardon my ignorance, but you speak Spanish as a team, right?
I had the same thing. I was like, I guess they're speaking Spanish. I don't know. So, are you speaking Spanish with the coach?
Sometimes, because he speaks Spanish, but we all speak Portuguese better than he speaks Spanish.
Okay.
So sometimes we speak Portuguese with him, and when we are in game, we speak Spanish.
That's pretty funny though. So he's listening to you guys communicating in Spanish, but then in the timeouts, speaking Portuguese.
Yes.
Wow. To throw the enemies.
For us, like the Argentinian players, is more normal to speak Portuguese.
Really?
Because the server is in Brazil. So when we started to play, always you play against and with Brazilians. So it's kind of similar language, and we learn the language. So it's kind of easy for us to speak Portuguese, but it's more difficult for the Brazilians to speak Spanish.
Interesting.
Actually, I watching reels on Instagram, and there are like people who talk in chat, they're like searching for language practicing, and there are a lot of people who speak Portuguese. They doesn't like understand people who speak in Spanish, and and Byron said that it's easy to adapt because this language is kind of similar, but for some reason, why these people speaking it, that it's kind of different.
Yeah. Interesting. It doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that for me is kind of mind-boggling though, that you change. Like, I can barely speak English properly, right? So the fact that you guys are doing multiple languages and now you're doing this with us in English, it's extremely impressive. And to be playing high-level Counter-Strike and chipping in with the coach and everything, that's crazy. Did Bit get any warnings? Was he too emotional at any point? Did he get any warnings from the staff? Do you know?
I think no.
I don't think so.
Really.
He made it. He was safe. Okay,
yes,
good.
Yes.
What about Fierce? Did Fierce get any warnings?
Nah. He's chill.
He's chill?
He is struggling with only one thing. There is a camera always behind him that is running around.
Yeah.
And he said yesterday that his only opponent on this full tournament is this fucking camera. Who is hitting his back always. He is coming, and the camera is sliding and hitting him in the back.
Okay, yeah.
He has only one problem, that he is always sleeping maybe 4 hours, and for 24 hours, because he just, he loves a night preparation, and when we playing, he just, I don't mean like he's calm. In real life, he's calm as well, but when I stand behind, and I feel that he's tight,
okay.
Especially in the last stage, and it's really hard because you just you don't feel you physical. Not like you're more tired from a mental thing. Just you don't realize, but during some games, you just understand. You have like a less emotion, and your brain is not it's a bit foggy. It's not clear. Yeah.
You guys have been playing all 3 stages.
Yeah,
it's been. I guess you're boot camping at a major.
Kinda. Yeah. They've been boot camping with the Siren.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I needed to come. I was not already playing CS before the major.
What were you doing?
Chilling.
You on holiday?
Yeah, I thought, okay, my season has ended. Okay, I helped BetBoom to qualify for the major. Everything is fine. I will go on vacation and chill. And then everything happened, and yeah, I was playing for 2 days Faceit, DM, and that was my all.
That was your preparation.
Yeah.
And now you're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's a real Cinderella run for both of you guys, right? And then with the way the bracket's shaped up, you guys could be playing each other in the semi-final. Right? That could really unfold. That's a true possibility here. That's kind of nuts. I wanted to do a bit of reflection because you guys have played so many stages. We'll start with you guys. What's the most memorable game you've played so far at the major?
For me, it's Falcons, I think.
Yeah, 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0, and that was kind of crazy nuke, and that was feeling that we capable to do that, because before this game, you just understand that we're mix, but especially if we have enough individual to beat them, but for some reason before the game, you just feel this a bit, I don't know, you're feeling not comfortable because they experienced team and they have they lift the trophies, and you just need to beat them in best of 3, and it's important game for them and for us as well, and you just have to push them off limits, and I think just like during the game, I feel that they struggle a bit, and we have enough opportunity to beat them, and especially like I don't know. It was not easy game, but I think if we take Vitality, Navi, and the top tier S teams we've been playing last month, maybe last month or 2 months, I think that against Falcons it was easy game. Not easy. I mean, like it's easy from the strategies because when they understand that we playing on the like equal like you want to say what I mean?
Yeah.
And they trying to I don't know like they just did a simple things that we. I don't know, Boomich has a good read against them, and that was kind of easy on the city side nuke. But before, when we lost the pistol, there like a bad minds in your brain that well, maybe it's kind of easy for them. I don't know, like maybe we just go to the second map. But I don't know, like that was kind of crazy game. Yeah.
Okay, what about for you?
I mean, for sure, it's like the strongest team that we beat at the major. For me, there was 2 games against Vitality that we lost and against Falcons that we won. Against Falcons, I will say that it was against Falcons when we won from 11-4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, when we've been losing on C side lots of the rounds, I was not really worried because, like, again, like new positions, you just like have to imagine how much new information I will need to. I need to get through into my brain because I'm coming again on the new positions. Again, every round has a new role, new nades, and also like my brain was tired and I was just doing what I was said to do, and. I mean, if T side was not working, unlucky. We went into city side. We know that our city side is good, and we've been just playing Counter-Strike, and they started losing. And I think, I mean, they for sure have much more pressure than us. They need to win. They want to win because their goal is to win the major. Our goal was just to play as good as we can, and that is probably why we've been able to play good against them. And against Vitality as well, there is an overpass. It's just a really hard map overall. If we take out overpass and we go back to nuke, same. So we are losing on C side, but then we're coming back to CT side and we're showing great CS. We are not like even like we're like 12-6 or something, but we're keep on playing. Nobody's giving up. We're like everybody calm, and this is why this game remembered for me, because even though it doesn't matter what was happening inside of the game, we've been just like staying calm and being all the same and been trusting each other in the moment and keep on playing till the last moment, and that's why I remember that game.
I would say about like Falcons game, because like I felt that they a bit underperforming the last tournaments and they just need to step up, and I feel before the game like how they're sitting, how they like I don't know, like talking between each other. It's what's important in game. It was pleasure that you understand that it was really important for them, but you're capable to do that, and you just like I just feel pleasure from this feeling, you know, like I understand that we did it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, you guys have had some crazy games. Is it the Spirit one that sticks out the most, or is it the wins that feel a whole lot better? Which is the most memorable for you?
For me, it was the win against Vitality because
big win.
Yeah, because
big win.
Yeah, we played against them in Copenhagen a few months ago, and we don't have a chance to win. Like it was 2-0 easy, so we stay with a bad taste like on the game, and when we knew we are gonna face them again. We discussed we need to do different this time, and I think we did it. The first map, it was Inferno, and it was like 13-4. Yeah, maybe we don't have a chance, but on the second map we start to win rounds and win on confidence, and and like Flemu said, like the pressure it was on them. So when the match it's going tie like 7-7, 8-8, 9-9, it's more pressure on them at the same time, and we were screaming a lot, giving all in every round, even in the full ecos. So yeah, I think it was a key match for us in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, you guys playing really good CS. I've been watching like recently your games. For example, if we even take, I think it was Inferno against Mongols, right? It was one of the last teams that you played.
Yes.
And I remember like the scene in the round, how calm you are and how stressed are Mongols, because I could feel it, how you playing, how calmly you're making your decisions, and you're making everything with equality. You know what I mean? Yes. You took, for example, there was a round, you took long, you waited, you discussed how you want to take A side, you mollied headshot from long, yes. you did lots of the flashes, Mizino who mollied, you just always did the things that never gave a chance to your opponent. That's what really good CS you are showing, guys.
I was thinking about that round because I was die in that round, and when I was watching, I was communicate for them, but at the same time I was watching everything doing perfectly. So when I watched that round, I think we will win this match. There is no chance we will lose playing like that.
Yeah, we actually watching a lot of games of 9Z, and we noticed with Magno that DGT have a lot of a similar thing with Robs. Yes,
yes.
He's a fan.
Even
he has.
micro and macro things. It's kind of similar.
He plays close to the monitor.
Yeah. I mean, even inside the server,
yes,
habits and stuff, and
Okay,
it is crazy because when we were at the tournament, we were talking about some of your players too, and even I wanted to say before the match we have against Mongols, I was watching a demo of Vitality against you in Overpass, and it worked for me because I saw some rounds and I was getting in the map, and it helped me to take some decisions. So it is crazy. Because they are here now, and
actually I have some discussion with Belchonak, and he was a bit annoyed because Luchev it was a live game against them every time. And he said the one thing that Parivision is existing for Luchev takes highlights.
Yeah, he's had some massive games. DGT yesterday as well in that Mongols game. As soon as Overpass started and he gets the ace on the pistol, I'm like, this is over. That round right there, I feel that would fire up the team so much. He just gets an ace and it's like, okay, we're going to slam these guys. Because that first half against the Mongols, I was like, oh, this is going to be close. Because they were coming B all the time, right? They were coming over to your site heaps. That was their game plan, it looked like. But then when you guys swapped to the T side, you were so ready for they always wanted to go for peaks so you couldn't execute. But every time they picked, you just slammed them. You guys just owned them. They couldn't take any space. And then I was like, oh, it's over. Mongols look so dejected. It's like you guys, in that game, the conversation from the desk, and I think I had the same point of view, was have you guys used all the energy on the Spirit game? Because that one right there was such a heartbreaker game. It was such an amazing game to watch from a Counter-Strike perspective. And then the next day you didn't get much sleep, not much time to prep. How much sleep did you get that night after the Spirit game?
It was really hard for us because we felt like we had the game on our hands, and it was really emotional game because we started a little bit lazy, but then we get some rounds and we knew we can win against them, and it was a really close game. It's the most emotional game of my life, for real, because in some times we had situations we were not playing our game, and then we have the situation we were playing our best game, and it was really difficult to come back after the loss. We have I think we end the match 1 a.m. or something, and then we came to the hotel, and it was really difficult to sleep, and in the same time we had the rounds in our minds, and it was really stressful. But
that's a crazy game. I'm just thinking about it now. I wasn't even playing. I was just watching it. I was still thinking of crazy moments on that. You had that round where you guys were like eco with the saved AWP on A on Dust 2.
Yeah.
Yes. They had there was like a round where Donk like gets a random kill through like the mid door smoke with a deagle. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, give him a chance. That's not fair. And then there was, what a game of Counter-Strike. I know for you guys it's a sore spot, but it's so entertaining, like from a viewer perspective. Like, it didn't get the result you wanted, but the people at home were very entertained by that game. And those are the type of games of Counter-Strike that make you like a household name as like a team, right? When you play like brawly Counter-Strike and you're against good teams, like that's where people go, oh shit, like these guys are real. So that's, even though you lost, I'd still be proud of that right there, like, because that was a sick game. But yeah.
Do you think that night when you lost against Spirit is probably your worst night ever? But it's overpowered by that 2 days later you actually make it through, so it's the best day ever. So you don't really imagine you wouldn't be here in the playoffs. You would be flying home, and you still think about that Team Spirit game as an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
But because it didn't affect you advancing through, it's like whatever, right?
It's mixed emotions because at the same time we are playing against one of the best teams of the world. In my opinion, it's top 2 or top 1, I don't know. And it was 3 overtimes on different maps. So yeah, we have on our
7
hands.
match points as well.
Yes. We have on our hands, but at the same time, we knew we are playing good Counter-Strike. So yeah, if we didn't qualify yesterday, maybe it was a nightmare. Yeah,
it was like a life change, you know. Like you just need to go through this to make to be better, you know.
But that it happens in 2 days back to back. It's incredible. I don't know what is going through your head, and I really like that you're probably using these 2 days, 3 days before the playoff as a full mental reset, because whatever happened with you inside of your head, with your bodies, I can't even imagine it. I'm just now stressed.
Thinking about it, that's the thing, right? Like good games of Counter-Strike, they get you going, even if you're not in the server, right? So the feeling you guys have must be overwhelming. But let's take a look at the bracket as it is right now. Now things have worked out pretty nicely for you guys, right? I talked about it before. It's a very winnable side of the bracket for any of those teams. Like obviously FURIA is the big name. You guys haven't played against FURIA since RMR still existed. Back in 2024, Shanghai. So you haven't played against them with the current roster. Is that a game that... Is it a game where it's like, okay, this is good because we're playing against a Brazilian team? Or is it... how do you feel about the match?
Yeah, I think when it's a match with 2 teams in the same regional, it's a little bit more tight than if it's a different region. But they're playing really good. They are in a really good form in this tournament. Yeah, they were playing really good. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult, but at the same time because it's going to be in the arena, and we don't have a lot of experience playing with an amazing crowd. But yeah, I think we can do it, and we trust in ourselves.
Yep. It's extra special for BIT as well, right? They used to be teammates with Fallen
and BIT.
Yes.
2010.
Long time ago.
Yes.
Rolling back the years a bit there, you know. Yeah, I'm trying to think how old Slam is. How old are you, 22?
21.
I was close. Okay, well, you would have been 12 then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Just all understand that the arena is just decoration. It's just
decoration?
It's just decoration.
Is that how you look at it?
Playing, actually. You just have to understand that, yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting mindset.
It's just a decoration for more more enjoyable moments, you know, inside it.
I've never heard that before. Is that a Zorti exclusive, or someone told that to you?
It's just like we're talking in our team. That's kind of similar. Yeah. When we played in Atlanta, that was kind of the same. They're not like a big arena or something, but there was like a crowd. Yeah, and we're just talking. I don't know, someone have like a speech or something, and I just remember this.
That's a cool quote.
Yeah.
For you, Flamus, Atlanta was your first audience ever, right?
Yep.
Because
I mean, if we don't take Shanghai, because in Shanghai and
group
stages,
stage,
it was But like, if we don't take Shanghai, then it was my first tier 1 playoffs that I was playing in, and I mean, I've been just playing bad. There's nothing to tell. I mean, in Atlanta, in the playoffs, in those 2 games against Navi. I mean, Navi is Navi, and against Legacy, maybe we've been just like I don't know. I remember I'm just being exhausted when we've been playing against Navi plus Legacy, and I mean I wouldn't say that crowd have been putting some pressure on me. It's just like felt that I mean my table was shaking.
Yeah,
my table was shaking. It was like it was hard to adapt to it. I don't know how it's gonna be in LANXESS. I hope it's gonna be better, and I don't know. I'm still tired.
Yeah, but I think like Brazil fans makes a real difference in our arena.
Okay.
Yeah, every game I'm watching, like when FURIA playing, it's kind of different, and they have a lot of like cheering.
Yeah, they love the drums.
Yeah, drums.
Yeah, they love the drums.
It's always like hearing like this noisy sound outside of the server. It's it's kind of annoying, but you just like a few rounds, you get used to it. And
now they're gonna get louder.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And you just don't pay attention to it anymore. It's just
you guys playing against Aurora. They tend to have tough times in arena games, right? They have some players who go missing a little bit.
Yeah, but we didn't have time in playoffs.
Yeah, that's fair too.
At all.
You don't, yeah. But there's no head-to-head between BetBoom and Aurora. So
recently not.
Yeah.
I mean, they said something there. They said something that we're a winnable team, or they expect to win. I don't know.
Where are you getting this from? Like an interview? Was this?
Yeah, I think Major said it.
Or maybe it was like an interview with HLTV or something earlier. Or was it?
It was yesterday, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, basically we said the same. So
yeah.
But I mean, every team when you're coming. For example, I've been even like watching the game against Foot yesterday, and there was like we're winning Foot like 10-1, and Krabeni is saying that they're better than us in like 10 times. I mean, everyone is saying that they are better than somebody, but the only thing you can only prove it on server.
Yeah,
you know
the result.
It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. It doesn't matter who you play against. Especially this is the major. This is the playoffs. I'm not really happy or sad about the brackets. For me, it doesn't really matter who you play. It's like. When you are in playoffs, I don't think it, to be honest, matters if you are in quarterfinal or in the final, because the only thing that in majors matters. Because for me, when it's like a first major playoffs, I will anyway get my like pin, medal, my pin that I can put and play with this in matchmaking. And for me, to be honest, doesn't really matter if it's quarterfinal or a final. This is only matter if it's a champion or not. And if you look from that perspective, that if only win is important, it doesn't matter who you're playing against. I'm not saying that we are capable of winning. For sure, everybody does have chances to win a major. We have a chance to beat Aurora. They have a chance to beat us. I don't like to predict something in my head. I just want to show up to the game and just show good Counter-Strike. I want to enjoy the game, how it was, for example, yesterday. There have been some nerves in the game, but I felt that Foot, they've been just so scared to play against us.
It's like Rob said in an interview. It doesn't matter how many you have achievements before. It's like everyone have feeling nervous, and if you just put enough pressure on the server, any team could struggle. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, looking at the other side of the bracket, let's talk about some of those games and see what you guys think. So we've got the big one, Vitality versus Falcons. Who do you think wins that game? Do you have a favorite there?
That one is really...
Because you guys beat Vitality.
And they beat Falcons, so...
Yeah. I mean, this is really hard to tell because it's just it's the arena. And, I mean... Vitality is just they're playing not that great as they've been playing in the first half of the year. Before, when they've been winning the major, and of course they had a little bit of the downfall, but they're still the best team in the history of Counter-Strike. And in my opinion, I feel like that. And on the other side, you have Falcons, who are hungry because they just got their roster got refreshed with the Kerrigan, and they've been just in 2 finals. 1, 2, and Aston 2.
CSC as well.
Yes, yeah. So they are just they, in my opinion, should have much more motivation than they had before, and I don't think that they're afraid to play. And they also, they struggled against us, but I still think that losing to us is not a bad thing. I don't think that we are a bad team to lose to, because we are not playing bad CS. And Vitality, on the other hand, they won against us, but we had our chances. and I don't know. I don't know why, but it's just like, I mean, I'm feeling that Falcons gonna win. But if I take my feelings away, I think that Vitality gonna win.
Okay.
But I feel that Falcons gonna win.
Okay.
Me personally, I'm leaning towards Vitality. I don't know why, because like for me, they're playing more complicated, and it just depends on your individuals. I mean, like Monesi and Nico, it's I don't know, they're making a Falcons game. Like it's just my opinion, and Tessus did a good job against Navi as well on Anubis. There are like a lot of crucial rounds he won, and but for me, like I don't know, Vitality just like they had more structure and they're more annoying to play against. And for me, it's Vitality, but it all depends on how just like players will be feeling on arena, and it all depends on pressure, I think.
Yeah, this is the difference between them. When you're playing against Vitality, you feeling inside of the game. For example, when we played Overpass, they know how we're playing. You see how the nades are coming, how you are dying because of their nades, and like they're playing from scenarios that they've seen in your demos, and a lot of the times they get it correctly, and they're always on point. There's like they're always pushing you for your mistakes, and it's really hard to. That's why it's really hard to play against them.
Yeah, I think it's just Vitality, like Flamo said, that they're more adaptive into your play style, and they had a better preparation. I just feel it, and when playing against them, but when playing against Falcons, I just feel like they're trying to play their own game, but I think they didn't prepare too much, too properly for us, and that was a mistake, I think. Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think? Vitality or Falcons?
I think I'm agreed that Vitality is not at the same level of the first time of the year, but this match for me, I think is going to be for Vitality.
Okay.
But I don't think Vitality is in a good form for the tournament.
Group stage, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Spirit is
the best team at the moment.
At the moment, yeah, they're playing really good, and we played against both, and it was really difficult to play against Spirit. For me, it was more complicated, but it's playoff of the major, and it's Vitality, so
it's a level up, right? Yeah, so they get scary.
Yeah,
you agree with that? You think Vitality?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Vitality. Yeah, for me, they are not in their best form, at least in group stage, but now it's playoffs, and in playoffs, Rob's
different player, isn't he?
Yeah, he destroys everyone, so yeah, I trust on them. Yeah.
I will not say that they're all different players in the playoffs. In my opinion, it's every team besides them become different, because they starting to feel stressful, and they are just keep on being themselves, and they are just, their form is not changing at all from the group stage, because for them it doesn't matter. They won so many trophies that it's just like makes for them no difference between the group stage and playoffs. And when other teams are coming into the playoffs who doesn't have such a confidence that they have, they are like, other teams just getting nervous, getting stressed, getting pressured. They starting overthinking things. And if you actually look at the demos, for example, like I watched Drops a lot as well, and I wouldn't tell that he is. Sometimes they are doing the thing that they are starting to play their own game more aggressive to. They want to make you get scared. They wanna scare you. They wanna make you lose your confidence, and they started to trick you, starting to like do something like that. They wanna play in their own game, how Zorta said, and but overall they're playing same Counter-Strike as they do in the group stage. It's just like in my opinion, like other teams and players are getting more stressed.
Okay. But in my opinion, anyway, you have like a capacity before the tournament of your individual level. For example, for Vitality, it's, I don't know, like a scale from 1 to 100. For example, Vitality have a usual thing from 60 to 90, for example. But any team who have a more not stable results, they, for example, have like from 20 to 70, for example.
Yeah.
It just depends on the tournament, and especially playoffs make a difference. But anyway, just like individual capacity before the tournament, it's it makes sense anyway. Just like if you're not in good form, it doesn't matter. Actually, you just need to be in form, and especially in C2 right now. You just like individually, it doesn't make a matter actually.
We talk about form here, and this is interesting because for me, both of these teams, BetBoom and 9Z, are most informed teams at this major. I think you're the closest to your skill ceiling from every team here. Do you agree with this? Because I think, for example, Vitality or Falcons, they have maybe higher ceiling than you, but you are two teams that are closest to that ceiling. You think so? Or do you think, for example, for you, it's harder for you because you don't know your true skill because you don't practice. But for you guys, you, as an IGL, you can tell that, okay, we are probably at the best shape right now that we've ever been. And you can compare it with officials, but also practice, which we cannot. So do you agree with this?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, because we are very motivated to play a major. So yeah, everything is, everyone is giving the 200 percent of energy and communicate, and everything is going well. So yeah, I think it's the motivation. It's the more key for us.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say that even though we don't practice, because it's always coming from the tournament to tournament. What I mean by that, you have top teams that always good at the events, and there is like I will just keep it simple. On the major, yes. On this exact tournament, at this exact moment, we are closest to the ceiling. We are closest to them because we are in the playoffs. If it wouldn't be like that, we wouldn't be here. And my opinion, yes. Right now, I will say on this major, BetBoom is, in my opinion, top 10 probably. Yeah.
Okay. Because we had a little delay at the start, we are almost running out of time. So what I've been doing at the end of these was, in case you guys had a question that you wanted to ask each other, if you have anything that you wanted to say, or you know, is there anything that give you guys the chance to ask some questions if you want? Is there anything that you would like to ask or say?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. It's for me, it's always interesting how another team just like how they're practicing, how they're preparing. Maybe it's not like a fully leaks everything, but just like maybe some of I don't know, like something, you know, maybe like just like how you discuss, how you I don't know, like what you prefer on the preparation, just like watching demos together or separate, and all this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we like to do that, to watch demos together, and we discuss a lot of things. Yeah, I think that's very important for us. And yeah, one thing it's important for us, it's the review of practice and the tournament. And after the Spirit game, we didn't have time to discuss a lot of things, and we keep to ourselves that things and we can't play well against Aurora, I think, because of that. And after the game against Aurora, we see the game, discuss a lot about a lot of things inside and outside the server, and yeah, that help us a lot.
So after the official games, you're always rewatching the demo of the game as a team.
Yeah, most of the time, yes.
Yeah, because for me, to be honest, but it just depends on what team you are. It's just like how you're discussing. Because, for example, I don't like this. I mean, we can just like point down the most obvious mistakes, the hot fixes, if you know what I mean, that we need to fix. But overall, yeah, I can rewatch the game alone, but like not as a team, because it's like, I mean, maybe it's because like we still have lots of the work to do on a lot of the maps, a lot of the rounds. But overall, I just don't like rewatching games as a. I mean, it's just like because most of the times when you're reviewing games, you are pointing out only at mistakes, and sometimes it can a little bit damage your. If you put too much attention to the mistakes and not to the good things, sometimes it could play bad with your team.
We had exactly the same problem in Apex. And what we decided to do that for every 2 mistakes, we have to do like 1 perfect round, which we did. So if we did like demo review for every 2 like missed strategies or tactics, we always have like a highlight of, we did this perfectly, let's keep doing it like this. Even though it's obvious to us, but it balances out the negativity and positivity in demo reviews, because then confidence doesn't go down to drain.
Yeah, because if you only discuss mistakes, your confidence is gonna go down.
Yeah. How do you balance it then?
Yes, I will say like we are not talking about mistakes. When we won a match, we talk about what things make us to win, like what decisions, what on the communicate. So when we win a match, we see the match and we discuss with things.
You do a positive framing.
Yeah, we are
that's
doing
a good thing to do.
Yeah. And that's good for us because we have like an objective inside of the game, and we are going in a ride.
Okay, that's nice. All right, do you have anything for them quickly before we have to go?
I have actually one more question.
Oh yeah, okay, fine. This is perfect.
Yeah, in our regions, like I don't like watching demos after the match, especially because we have a habit of communication inside of our region, so that we a bit angry. You know, like we usually talk between each other. We just like go straight. You know, like we don't just like take some friendly words or something like that. We just like go straight forward. And I know that some European teams that not actually a bit straight. They're like always like a shadow in some.
Sugarcoat.
Yeah. And I was just like ask you how like a legend teams. So how you communication is these moments. You're like a bit angry.
Yes, we are emotional guys. Yeah, very emotional. But at the same time, we try to be professional. So we have our emotions, but try to speak to the teammate very in the good way. So when we are saying things in a good way, the other guy understand better. So we can talk to other ones without problems.
I think the main thing is like we started the team in January, and we have like 6 months of team, and everyone had like I don't know, like 1 month or less to be at home with family and
the sacrifice.
Stuff. So we are together on this. We are like too much time spending together, and we are fighting for our dreams. And we know where is the main thing for us to play. Like when we are playing and when we are going to a tournament, we know like where is the objective of that, and we know every time one is talking of a thing with the other guy is like not for a bad thing, and it's for the objective we have, like the main thing.
Everyone wants to win. Everyone's on the same page, same goals.
But sometimes we speak with the not the best way. But
it happens.
1 minute after, we are saying, "Oh, sorry for that. I don't speak the best way," and we shake hands and keep going.
That's nice. Okay.
Same for us.
Yeah. Okay. That's a nice. I think that's a nice note to leave it on. Okay. I want to say thank you to you guys for coming and doing this with us today. This is always great to get the insight from the players. And I wish you guys the best of luck in the playoff bracket. Good luck. We'll get to see you guys in the LANXESS in a couple of days' time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hide those chains.
Yeah.
Chains are insane. It's mad.
Thanks, guys. That was
real gift.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thank you. Apparently, you've got intestinal issues. Is that true?
What?
Hunter said you're shitting like 10 times a day.
Am I?
Not 10, but 3 to 4.
3, 4 for check.
Maybe
Yeah.
5, 6.
That's like me. I think we're pretty rare. I don't think that's normal.
More of a set schedule kind of a thing, or
It is.
improv?
Set schedule 4 times a day.
That's
Mine's
legit,
whenever
dude. That's
it
legit.
hits.
It depends.
Coffee, cigarette?
And then it's 3 times in a row, yeah.
Okay, so like you get it done, you think you're done, and then 20 minutes later, you're like, okay, back in.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough sometimes.
It is tough. I feel it. And then they're using wet wipes, because if you're using toilet paper all the time, it gets rough.
It is rough.
It is rough.
You roll it.
No, we are rolling. This is live.
Yeah, this is going to be out there.
Yeah. That's fine. It's okay. My doctor said I need to get a colonoscopy.
No
I
way.
haven't done that yet.
You're getting to that age.
I'm at that age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me yet.
They got to put you under and stuff, I think. Have you done it?
I don't think you go under all the way. Do
No?
you? I don't think it's all the way.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit of like muscle relaxants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
chill
what you
out a
mean.
little bit.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You know what we're talking about, Maxim?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. I don't know. This is.
He's doing his part. He's nailing it.
Are you only going to do yes or no?
Yes.
This is going to make the hour quite difficult. Do you understand that?
Podcast.
It's going to be difficult for me.
There we go. We got multiple words out of him. Let's start with the highlight, shall we, Jason?
Yeah.
Could you guys sleep last night?
Tough.
I could. I told I could. After that game.
You were tired.
Very tired.
I think it's probably better that than the alternative outcome.
It is?
Yeah, it is, of course.
I mean, what is it? I mean, you get done with a match like that, though. I mean, you sleep, but you guys are hyped up, right? Like, you get out of that match, the adrenaline's still pumping. You're like physically tired or mentally tired, but like physically, or like one tired, one awake, right?
Yeah, I went to sleep at 3.
3 a.m.
Stuff.
Oh, okay.
At least you didn't have a match today.
You got a day off.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
You
course.
get 2 days off.
Oh, of course. Now it's siesta time soon.
Siesta time soon. Is that, or do you stick to that even when you're not at home?
No. It's not like.
Is it a real thing?
People
though?
talk about no. In summer, yes.
Okay. It does get hot.
It is.
I feel you. Gentlemen, the bracket's screwed. You guys are all on that side of the bracket. How do we feel about this?
And it's your fault.
Well,
It's our fault. What do you mean?
it's someone's fault. Do you want to take any blame for this, Tessos?
Vitality didn't go 3-0, no?
It's their fault.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. Are you blaming Vitality as well?
No.
A bit. Who did they lose against? BetBoom?
9Z.
90, yeah. Yeah, 90 actually. We lost against BetBoom. Yeah, true.
You got 2-0'd by BetBoom.
BetBoom is... They're not for fun anymore.
Are they the goats?
Yeah, they're fucking good.
They're good. Yeah, you guys played against each other as well. That was the opening game. Kind of crazy. That was a close series, back and forth in that one right there. So that was you guys have had a roller coaster of games. You guys have had some bonkers matches throughout. You must be exhausted.
We are, especially coming up from stage 2 as well. It's been exhausting, stage 3. But yeah, we have some days off to reset and to prepare for Spirit.
You play first game Friday. So, yeah, and it's against Spirit, who have been in very good form. You guys haven't beat them in the last 3 outings or something like that I was looking at. You beat them in London, though.
It was from home, actually. Because it was...
EPL?
Group stage online. No, group stage online for London, and then playoffs we played
that's
there.
right.
Yeah.
Online. Yikes.
What are you guys' thoughts when you see the bracket pop up like that, and you have all these teams on one side of the bracket? Do you guys have any reaction to that usually? I mean, we do interviews on the stage. You guys say you don't really care who you play against, but when you see that bracket that's so lopsided, there's got to be something in your head that's like, shit.
No, I don't think it's shit.
Okay.
I would rather play Vitality in a best of 3 than best of 5 right now.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Probably against any team we would prefer that right now with the Kerrigan we have now.
Yeah.
So for me, it's fine, and it's a good bracket, and no one can take anything away if you actually go all the way and win. So it's the fun part.
True. Maxim, what map are you picking against Vitality? You want to tell us?
No.
You were doing so good, and then you asked the yes or no question, right?
Yeah, I know. I sandbagged myself right there. But that's a game that you guys, maybe not Kisuke here in all of the outings, but you guys have beaten them in the last 3 head-to-heads. That's going to feel pretty good. You guys feel confident about that?
Yeah, of course. We have good statistics against them, but we also know that they will be hyped up more than ever to play us and beat us. So I think that maybe we'll see a great game once again against them. But I'm happy that we get the chance to play against them. Even though it's a quarterfinal, it's still a crazy game. Friday night, everything is like it's supposed to be.
You excited to play against Vitality in the LANXESS?
Yes.
He's really going to do it, isn't he?
He's nailing it.
He's going to make it harder than Boris. I didn't think it was possible.
What's it like for you playing with Kerrigan these days?
Amazing.
Nah, see, we gotta work this out.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Now,
warm him in.
We really need 4 words at a time. We'll limit you to 4. Can you do that?
Yes.
We should have brought in a translator.
I know,
we should have brought
something.
in Donk.
Yeah,
that would have got him going.
Yeah,
We should have got Donk in this room right now.
Yeah.
He would get this going.
Yep.
With you guys taking on Spirit in that game, they've been in pretty good form.
had some teams in it before. I had FURIA in, and we had Spirit in as well. And we're talking about games and vetoes and everything like that, and we're talking about what maps could be picked and stuff. And Boris was actually pretty trolly in that conversation. But have you guys even started thinking about the game yet, or are you still resetting from yesterday's matchup?
I was still resetting. It's been maybe 14, 15 hours since we finished the game, so we didn't talk too much about Spirit, but we've played against them a lot recently, and we've practiced against them as well. So we kind of know, we can expect what they will pick, and we can already think about our pick, but no sharing yet.
Well, let's get into yesterday's game then, right? Because it's still fresh on the mind, right? So take us through it, because there's been 3 nights in a row with pretty banger series, right? There was Spirit and 9Z, there was the third map with you guys against Na'Vi, and then there was you guys last night, which I sitting there watching the scoreline back and forth the whole way. You guys play a type of Counter-Strike that feels like it's always going to be like that. You guys are always like force buying or losing force buys, and there's been a couple of those.
Always losing.
There was a lot.
The game against us was insane. Like we could not string 2 rounds together at all. That was force buy after force buy loss.
That's the most entertaining Counter-Strike. I will say, if you guys can keep playing like that, that's exciting, at least for the viewers.
It's exciting to watch.
For you.
It's got to be stressful for you guys.
It's full tilt.
40% anti-force we have this event.
I have no clue. Every team is winning force-wise. Every team is losing anti-ecos. I don't know why.
So take us through yesterday's game.
You can go for check.
Me?
Of course, you are the captain.
I think that's too. We started well, even though we were losing a lot of entries. We were kind of calm, and we were winning a lot of 4v5s, 3v4s, 3v5 even one round. It was nice. Then on city side we started really good. Then we lose anti-eco. Then we lose 1v4. And then after that it was hard to bounce back mentally, even though we were not forcing or doing something bad. It was just, I would say, we lost confidence a bit, and we were not taking good duels individually. Then on Inferno, we knew it will be hard. And again, it started with winning force buy, then losing anti-eco immediately in first 3 rounds. But we stayed in the game no matter what. We were always in present moment. We were not thinking too much about the past or what will happen in case we lose this round, that round. Even though we had a big lead later on T-side 12-8, we still lost 4 rounds, then we went on overtime, then they started leading, but we were not thinking about it at all. We were just trying to focus on the next rounds and making a good plan for that. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we won that Inferno, and I think Mirage was good overall. I think we deserved that win overall in all 3 maps. In my heart, we won 3-0, to be honest. I think we were just better team yesterday, and we deserved that win and the playoff spot overall when you count everything that we went through group stage.
Is that the highlight game of the run so far for you guys? Or is there one that sticks out more that you felt was obviously you guys are stressed out while the match starts happening, but it's a really exciting game for the viewer. It might not feel that way for you, but is there another game that you enjoyed better? Or there's another game that stands out more for you in the run so far?
For me, against Falcons, I enjoy more.
Okay.
Really? Because it's 0-0 game, not so much pressure, playing against Nico as well.
Yeah.
It was fun. He had a good game as well. We were laughing a lot. So yeah, I would say that game was a bit more fun for me.
Yeah.
Because 0-0 game is just a bit less pressure. Not a bit, a lot less pressure.
Would you say that Na'Vi game that you qualified through last night was the best Counter-Strike you guys played? Maybe not the best game, but the best Counter-Strike you guys played throughout the stage 3?
No, I think we played better against Legacy.
Okay.
Yesterday, I think a lot of mistakes.
You guys slammed Legacy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we played really. It was B-stream, maybe you didn't even watch it, but...
I was casting.
You really?
Yeah.
We played really well against Legacy.
Yeah, you guys owned them. They didn't have a chance.
Yeah, and I think Legacy is a good team as well, so it was not random. But yesterday, I think a lot of pressure, a lot of mistakes, but it was good overall. Yeah.
I think we played really good yesterday. It was just, we couldn't close out the round sometimes. But how to explain it? I think overview-wise, when you see the Counter-Strike from the top, you know, how the map is looking, how we are connecting things on T and City, it was really good. But when it comes to these 4v1s, 4v2s, advantages, I think both teams played really bad.
Yeah,
but most likely it's about pressure, about you getting eliminated from the major, and both teams are, you know, as individual, you are playing, you don't know if you want to actually make the move or wait a bit for the mistake, and this happens to every team.
You guys have some experience, you know, playing good Counter-Strike and struggling to close out some advantages as well.
Oh.
I'm not trying.
I have not seen
That's not a.
I felt like a dig.
It's
Was
not
that
a shot.
backhanded compliment.
It's not a shot. I was gonna continue from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not a yes or no for Maxim.
It's turning around a little bit right now. Does it feel like you guys are getting a little bit more comfort together closing out these rounds? Like, does it feel like you guys have like figured out how to win some 4-2s? This is the Tessas because it's a yes or no question.
Well, actually, Tessas could get Maxim going. Maybe he's the secret.
You'll answer that, Maxim. You've also been a part of the team for a long time now.
No.
No?
No, it's not feeling better.
It is feeling better. I think it's less in our heads now.
Okay.
We don't really think about it when it's happening. I think you will always lose these rounds at some point, but I feel like it's happening less and we care about it less. And I think a big part of it is probably also Kerrigan is right there to pick us up when we actually lose these rounds.
Yeah.
To bring everyone back into the right mental state.
Mm-hmm.
So we put some focus on that, and Kerrigan was also very forward, saying that whatever baggage we have from the previous team, he doesn't want us to bring it to this team. So with the final losses, the chokes we had in the past, he doesn't want that to keep being with us. We need to reset. This is a new team with a new captain and so on. Of course, we still lost 2 finals with Kerrigan, so we'll see how it goes from now on.
Okay. You guys, there's a bit of experience in, well, Cologne, you've won it, right? You just had to think if you won it.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah. Well, no, you did win it. And then obviously that means on the other side, Nico, Monacy there, Kerrigan's won it as well. But there was conversation with some of these other teams that I had. Vitality was here, for example, and same with FURIA, and discussing this being Cologne and a major at the same time. It makes it extra special. Do you feel that same sentiment?
Definitely. Like, I won Cologne, but I didn't win a major, so it's kind of different event for me. If I win this event, obviously it will be different trophy, even though it looks the same.
Yeah, okay. But I guess the angle with Vitality, guys, was that for them, this feels like more than the other majors, right? But I guess they've already won a bunch of majors, so it's a different framing and standpoint that they're looking at things from, right? And I guess Fallen also winning a major back in the day here, 2016, right? So there's that going to it too. But that's the pursuit of every player, right? Is to win this major, and that's where it's so hard to convey it. It's our job to try and convey it, right?
Yes.
But about the major pressure, right? And how it's significantly different from a traditional event. Are you still young enough and inexperienced enough that you don't feel extra pressure? Do you go, this is a major and I feel more pressure?
I don't know. For me, it's kind of the same because I never won anything in my life. So I cannot say this tournament is like less priority and this one is more priority. I want to win just something at least.
Okay, so for you just want the W. It's, yeah. But when you were younger and you were watching like the Cologne and the majors, right? They obviously stood out more, but that doesn't factor in?
As a viewer?
Well, yeah, but as a fan of Counter-Strike?
No, it was kind of, of course, kind of different, but I don't know.
Okay, yeah, it is, yeah, okay. Yeah. So, Jason, I'm struggling.
Yeah, I got you.
You don't remember Heroic winning Cologne?
I do. I do remember it. Yeah,
a good period. Huh?
Yeah, no, but this is like the same thing I had with Boomich yesterday. It's like Boomich did win Cologne, just not in the LANXESS, right? And yours was online, so
it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
You remember that when they won us in front of hotel?
Yeah.
Nico took a champagne first and then poured it out on them.
Yeah, yeah. That was just coming out of the pandemic, right? That was a wild time.
That had a false positive test that event, so I had to stay in the room.
Oh no.
That sucked.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah, that was back when they were shoving stuff up our nose everywhere. Right? That was not much fun at all. That kind of sucked.
What's been the biggest difference for you guys with Kerrigan in the lineup? What's the number one thing he's come in and worked on you guys with? Because like at this stage, we had the conversations leading into the event. We always had the debate of like whether the expectations on you guys should be coming into this event to make it to the finals, to lift the trophy. Is it too early with Kerrigan coming in? So I guess the question would be like, what has progressed the most since Kerrigan joined? Because it hasn't been a very long time, and I imagine every match is a learning experience. Every match is adding something new, especially for him trying to figure out how to lead you guys. So what's been the biggest improvement that you felt?
I think overall we just kind of changed everything on the T side. Completely new play style.
Everything.
Yeah.
Basically, what's the counter on the amount of times Tessas has changed spots in a Falcons jersey? You lost count.
God, man, it's crazy.
A new position every week at this point.
Change back and forth every single month almost. No, it's been good. But what has changed the most is definitely the T sides and how we want to approach it, and also with the freedom we have in the rounds. Kerrigan has the style of if you feel something, you should go for it. That's the freedom he plays with. Just communicate it, and he'll make a play around it. Other than that, what has changed more? He's a crazy big voice and a big captain in the team. So I think the whole mental side to the team has become a lot better. He's kind of taking you under his wings.
Yeah. What about for you? You've popped off when Kerrigan joined initially, and like we just saw you kind of like rise up. So like, what's he helped you with the most as an IGL?
He brings a lot of energy, atmosphere.
Yeah. You like his yelling?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I like his yelling. I like his energy, atmosphere.
Yeah.
I like how he's adapting during the round. He can just freestyle things while if he sees some detail in the round, he will just adapt and recall the round. I really like and enjoy playing with him.
Yeah.
Do you think you could start, taking a page from his book and start yelling a lot?
No.
No?
Not yet.
Sometimes he's loud, but it's not when we're playing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What does that mean?
He's a face.
He's just making a lot of weird noises sometimes.
No.
Weird noises?
Full fake.
Full fake?
Full fake.
What, can you give us an example of the weird noises?
He likes to say Finn's Chinese name.
It was in China.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
What do they call him? Big Uncle?
Yeah.
Big Uncle.
Because
That's kind of cool.
Okay. Oh, you're learning Mandarin?
Of course.
Yeah. What's got your interest in China?
What?
What are you so interested in China?
I don't know. It's just his famous name. Everybody calls him Taobao. So
what do they call you?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember Taobao. It means because.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's cousin. That's it, right? Yeah.
I know the story behind it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is.
You know the story behind it?
Tell us.
JV is a small cast, so Finn is a big cast. Because
Wait, what?
Because
JW.
Finn, JW.
Yeah.
He's a small cast, and Finn looks like JW.
Aha.
So he's a big cast.
Okay. All right. I see how they got there. Fair
There's
enough.
a line of logic with that.
Yeah. When we're looking at the matches, right? Obviously, we know it's one-sided as far as the bracket's concerned, right? When you guys look at the other side of the bracket, and you have Aurora versus BetBoom, and you have FURIA versus 9Z. What's your gut telling you? Which team is going to make the playoffs from that? Make the final from that side?
FURIA.
Do you think it's like clear cut that they're without a doubt the best in that side? Because Under's shaking his head.
I think all of them are good teams, but I think FURIA have the most experience when it comes to stage, and I think FURIA makes the hardest CS to play against out of the 4 teams.
Okay.
By far.
Interesting. You say the hardest why?
I mean, they play super spread on the map. They play with you. It's hard. It's hard. They can play contact. They can play set. They can play good. They can take a lot of risks. Yakinder is taking a lot of space. It's really hard to play against them.
Okay.
Do you put any stock, like when I look at the FURIA getting through to the playoffs, like when I look at the run that they had, what it was Bait, Mouse, and
Monty.
Yeah. Is that the last one they beat? No, not Monty.
No,
Bait, Mouse, and who was the third one?
No, I don't think they beat.
They didn't beat anyone crazy to get 3.
I don't think they beat Mouse, did they?
Yeah, I think it was Bait, Mouse, and someone else.
I swear it was. Look, I'm going to check.
Yeah, check it out.
I'm checking right now.
But I guess my question is mostly like it didn't feel like they got tested too much during this 3-0 run. Well, you guys have had some very tough games. Is there more value in having those challenges pop up before you get to the playoffs? Like, have you ever experienced in an event where
BetBoom. Mouse, BetBoom.
Yeah, BetBoom's playing very strong, a playoff team.
What was the score against BetBoom?
It was a 2-0.
Yeah.
I think I was casting this one. Yeah, they owned them.
They smashed them.
13-6, 13-6.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're a good team who's playing well, but they are playing with the stand-in. So I feel like FURIA hasn't gotten tested the way some of the other teams have. So, like, is there like a line where you go into this and you're like, man, we're going into this event, but we just breezed through the group stage, and now like all this new stuff that we have hasn't really been stress tested in like a live match environment?
I don't know. I think you're just happy that you get there, to be honest.
Okay. Well, yeah, you're always going to be happy.
Yeah, but it's more like I don't think you should kind of consider the opponents you have played or anything like that.
It's more of an angle from the outside.
Maybe. I think so, at least.
I guess from a Falcons perspective, though, it's still really new with Kerrigan, right? So you guys are you're learning on the job still of what you guys are doing you're still going, I am playing this position again for the 3rd time in recent history. But that's fine. But do you feel like a bit of an unsung hero over there? Because you had some big performances.
I don't know. Maybe a little, I guess, but yeah, I'm just happy that I'm able to kind of shine in some of the maps and make sure that we have a better chance of winning. That's kind of what I'm here for, and just happy that it turned out like it did.
This is a good time for you, Maxim, to say something nice about Rene.
Yeah, he's amazing. takes a lot of initiative and playing his balls against Naya. He played great. I'm really happy for him.
Yeah?
Because he sacrificed a lot for the team. So I'm really happy that he done these things against Naya.
Is he good enough that you duo queue face it with him, or?
Some time ago.
I was duo queue a lot of time with him.
Yeah?
More than everyone.
Yeah.
Is he a good face it teammate, or?
Maxim?
Yeah.
He doesn't talk. He just goes rush top mid and he kills four guys.
Oh, that's actually my favorite type of teammate.
It's not true.
Well, you're not doing a good job of dispelling that here, mate. This is where you get the chance. You can talk up a storm for us.
No. He's good in faces.
Yeah.
I was communicating, always calling around.
In the beginning you were not, but now I hear you more. Yeah.
Of course.
Do you mean in the team?
Like in the faces.
Oh, okay. You pulled it out of him. Yeah, nice. You're actually tweaking him here as a
Gotta
guy.
practice those comms.
Yeah, it's hugely important. So you're feeling FURIA. Who are you thinking?
I think FURIA, like their favorites, definitely to go all the way to the finals, but it will not be easy for them, I think, because of the huge expectations. But they took this event so serious. They came even 4 or 5 days earlier during stage 2, and they were practicing, preparing, and just getting used to environment, let's say that way. But I think against 9Z they will win, but whoever comes in semifinals, it will not be easy for them, Aurora or BetBoom.
Yeah.
It will be hard. I expect them to win, but it will not be easy.
Do you think this 9Z thing, do you think this is like a flash in the pan for this major, or do you think this is something that can be consistent?
It's really hard to say, because I think individually they are looking really strong.
Yeah.
I don't think it's random. I think there are reasons behind it, but yeah, let's see. Hard to say.
What do you guys think on that side of the bracket? Who's going to make the final?
I think 9Z.
Do you really think 9Z?
It was hard to play against them. They were skipping a lot of steps. They were shooting very hard. So.
Okay.
I hope it's FURIA, to be honest.
You hope?
Yeah.
Because you're thinking if you make the final, you'd prefer to beat...
No.
Calm down.
No, I didn't mean from like it'd be easier. I meant from the perspective of like it's a super legit run, right?
Yeah.
Like
the story would be also better. But I also think it's super cool that it's Fallen's last year.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
You should have heard what he was saying when he was in here before.
Yeah.
You know? So you never know with that guy. You think from that perspective, from that angle.
Yeah.
You're a story man there, Tassis. I like it.
Yeah, I like it, to be honest. I think every storytelling in tournaments is the most fun and motivates me the most. So that's why I care about it.
What's the story for Falcons at this event? What's the story for Falcons in these playoffs?
It's just typical Kerrigan moment.
It's almost redemption, right?
Yeah.
Right? Or maybe not redemption, vindication.
Yeah.
That's probably the term for it.
I think that's super cool also for Finn. Like, he's, I swear to God, he's one of the greatest guys and he's a really good captain. And just for him to come here and have this insane run would be like, that would be insane.
Okay.
Now that you've had a chance to play with him and played some close games with him, do you think we called it the phase bullshit, but is it the Kerrigan bullshit?
I think it is.
It comes along with him?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, perfect.
So when he was talking about phase DNA, that's not what he meant there. He meant the way he plays Counter-Strike. So but then that means, and you guys have the type of players who fit that very well, right? Like Monacy, yourself, you guys are gonna, even from the heroic days, you guys were up to nonsense as well, right? Late rotations, super late fake stuff, and so that type of Counter-Strike, it's the most fun to watch, right? And you guys have a similar kind of, I want to say, ability to pull games into the mud like that too. Even you had that. We were talking about this, or I heard someone talking about this in one of the casts. You back with Nertz and Saw. It's like that trio there. You guys were in Ansu doing the same stuff, right? Like really fast plays or games that were back and forth.
Pace changing.
But it was good. I think it was really good.
But
it was funny actually.
Is it similar now with the current team? Obviously different players, but do you feel it's similar with Saw and no? It's completely different.
No, I mean it is a bit different also. Yeah.
Yeah. How's it different?
What do you mean how?
Well, like, if you have different players and pieces, but it's Hunter calling the shots now. He's not just calling rushes topside. You don't play Nuke. There you go. There's one way it's different.
We actually were really good on Nuke. I think Snappy was one of the best IGLs in Nuke.
Yeah, you were very good on Nuke.
Yeah, we were.
But I remember talking to Snappy at the time. He had a lot of like set rounds, right? Which was kind of why I think it was so many. Whereas this team right now, you guys feel like you're more.
Then you had Diha.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was
the ultimate X factor.
Yeah, what happened to Diha?
He's just gone now, isn't he?
Is he?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
You gonna keep up with Diha?
I think, yeah, I keep contact. I think he's free agent right now.
Okay, well, see if we can get Diha a team.
Yeah.
All right, so we covered off that. Yeah.
Here's a question. We talked about this on the podcast yesterday, and this goes back into like kind of the force by conversation we were having earlier of you guys going back and forth. We've noticed it's felt like there are a lot more halves are ending like really.
Oh, there were landslide halves.
Like landslide halves, like 9-3, 10-2, 11-1.
But not for these guys though.
Yeah, I feel like it's been close for us. At least, every time.
Yeah, not for these games.
Yeah, but do you guys notice that at all when like you're practicing? Yeah.
Even on stage 2, I think we had a lot of games where we played really good city sides.
Oh, yeah. We talk about it, yeah.
The CT sides feel stronger right now?
Yeah,
I
it
don't
does.
know why. The game is random still. 1 month it feels different, 1 month it feels completely the other side. So I don't know what is happening. They are not saying anything, but I feel they are changing something.
All of a sudden, the lineups of the they change.
I do smokes for 3 months the same way, then all of a sudden I miss the smoke doing it the same way.
Mirage window smokes.
Wow, it's crazy.
The one, not the fast one, but the slow one.
Yeah.
It changed like 5 times.
Yes. They just say on the update, stability movements or adjustments, improvements or something like this.
And you're like, there's got to be more.
Always there is more.
Think this is Anim Graph 2 stuff? It could be playing into that or not really?
I don't know.
You guys just play?
Just play.
Yeah, okay. And deal with the
You
mismatch.
cannot complain too much. It doesn't matter if you complain.
That's true. It doesn't change anything. That's a good point. Okay, let's look at their matchup against Vitality. Who you got winning that? Vitality or Falcons?
I don't know.
Hopefully Falcons.
I don't know.
Hopefully Falcons.
Hopefully Falcons. You want to play against Nico?
I want him to go to semifinals, and I want us to go to semifinals, and one of us to go in finals, at least, if you are on the same side of the bracket.
You got to want to beat him.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't want him to go to the
I think
final.
you can let him through, no?
Of course, if he lose, I would cheer for him to lift the trophy, but if we play against each other, of course, I would like to win.
Okay. Well, what about you guys? Do you think they're going to beat Spirit? It's a tough game. You think they can beat Donk?
It's a tough game.
I feel like Spirit can lose any game at this point.
You think Spirit can lose any game?
Yeah.
Oh, why do you say that?
I don't know, I just feel like it. I feel like if Donk is not feeling it like 100%. Like, okay, they have better players now and they can make up for him now. But I still feel that it will be a tough game for him if it's not.
230 rating.
Yes. And the fact that he has 2 rating across 5 maps, I cannot believe it. It's crazy.
That game for him is still like a 2.0.
Well, he's been playing lights out here.
It's been unreal.
Also, Spirit in general have looked so much better in the last couple of months, right?
Yes.
Right. I think it's just the responsibility being put on the rest of the team.
Yeah, but surely the lack of a coach is a little bit nerve-wracking.
Oh, in the playoffs. Yeah, Yab Yabbage.
Oh, yeah, I apologize, guys. Yeah, I do have a coach.
How long are we keeping the fast about this?
You're right,
bloody
guys.
frog up about
They do have a plushie sitting behind them, yeah.
No, but the coaches are obviously contributing from home. It's just, you know, Magic's is
Well, when I see it, I'm sat there and I'm like, okay, your coach isn't actually here on site and Magic's is still a new IGL. Like that, for me, is like, oh shit. That's a scary thing for me to think about with Spirit.
I just go into the maps. I don't know. I guess you guys could pick Overpass, but then you're going to give Donk CT side. And that's tough, like, because they've been playing a lot of Overpass lately, and it's been a pick here. And then you'd assume that Spirit are going to pick Dust 2.
They can pick a lot of maps.
Yeah.
Dust 2, Ancient, Anubis.
Mirage, I guess.
They cannot.
No?
I hope they pick.
You want them to pick Mirage? Okay. Yes. All right.
Now we're getting
okay, now we're getting it. All right. This is nice. Anubis is an interesting one. Like it's
not played much right now, is it?
Well, this is the interesting fact. There's only one team in the playoffs who bans Mirage first wave. It's 9Z. Everybody else leaves it for second.
Yeah.
Right. I think Yakinda he compared it to Vertigo. Everyone was just banning Vertigo second phase, so it's kind of the new Vertigo in that sense. But it is open, so the fact that it exists, it's the least played map of the season so far. It's the least played map of the major, but there's a chance for a lot of teams to pick it.
Yeah.
Just remove it.
You don't want it?
You don't like
Just
it?
remove the map.
Book that for cash. Just put cash in.
Yeah.
100%.
Simple solution.
Yeah. All other maps are fine.
Okay. I can't believe the day that Hunter became an Overpass enjoyer is
crazy, you know. As an
it's so
IGL,
nuts.
it's crazy.
I can't believe it.
No, but Overpass was always okay. I just hated the map because I never played it really.
Yeah.
Now when we started grinding it, I feel it as well. I think it's good map. Comparing to Anubis, it's uncomparable.
Isn't it just like
it's just huge?
It's slow.
Yeah, but like players can play their game. Like you just let the players do the two things, especially on T side, and you try to connect the round later in the game.
Okay. So you feel like you have to do less micromanagement in the...
exactly.
Yeah, okay. So more default.
Yep.
Yeah, good for an AWPer too. I was looking at it's your best rated
Well, maybe it's not your best rated map. You were the highest rated player on your team on that map.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I checked. I was like, when you were playing the game against Legacy. It was Legacy, right?
Legacy,
yeah. And I think Heavygod's the highest rated on the T side. You set him up for those monster plays and picks, and he's very good at that. But overall on the map, you're the highest rated player, which makes sense for an AWPer.
I mean, it's on City side, it's really good.
Yeah, you get so many picks, right?
So many shots per round, so it's good, yeah.
Yeah. And wow, how do you find the nerf with the AWP? Does it bother you? Do you ever find yourself out of ammo?
You just need to, when you shoot 2 times, you reload, going back.
I mean, in general, I guess it depends on how many times you're missing too, right? But you haven't had any impact with that. We don't see it at all, right? We rarely see the reload thing.
I've seen a couple, but not enough to be able to pick an example.
I'm never like, oh, this guy's out of ammo.
No, it doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all.
The only few times was in practice when I played B and Mirage. In pistol round, you would break the vents. You would reload.
Okay, yeah. And then you break the defense.
And then you go, oh crap, I only have 12 bullets. Yeah.
But it didn't take long. It seems like people grasped it pretty quickly, huh?
Yeah.
I actually only heard a couple examples of pros getting caught off by that new reload update.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Everyone made such a big deal of it at the time. It was like, oh, the sky is falling.
Same with nade dropping, though. We get over it.
The nade dropping has made the game
10 times better.
Yeah,
it's
better.
Really cool.
Yes, I don't like it.
What? You don't like it?
Woo.
You want to play Inferno rotation?
Oh, he kind of is. He's second rotation.
My heat map is CT spawn.
You're the juggler.
Yeah.
It's a new role on Inferno.
Drop everything, take flash that you drop for yourself on spawn. Then here we go again.
What's with you guys playing Vitality? What's the read on Vitality? Because I know, again, another outside conversation that you guys might not have seen because you're so focused on the games, but even publicly, and even we feel it, where I feel it when I watch Vitality play at this event, it hasn't been the same Vitality that we've seen all year. Like it feels like we haven't gotten the A-tier Vitality in. So you made the joke earlier, you'd rather play them in a best of 3 than a best of 5, which is very true because you look at their map pool and they just win everything dominantly. But there's got to be weaknesses that you've seen now, like throughout this stage, like looking at them without their A game, there's got to be a couple things that you feel like have opened up.
To be honest, I haven't watched any of their games, so I have no information.
They lost Dust 2 to Mouse, if that helps.
It's interesting. Dust 2 is pretty good for us, but we'll see. I don't know anything.
Plus, he probably doesn't want to say they're mortal and then go out on the stage and get slammed. So, fair, I would probably hold that in too. Says, what's the best spot you got back when Carrigan joined?
Best spot I got back?
Or not got back, but new spot that you're like, thank God. You don't have to play B on Mirage anymore.
My A is even worse.
B on Dust, no. Yeah, B and Dust 2 is probably... No, but I also like Dust 2 long, to be honest. But B and Dust 2 is good, yeah. I'm playing with Maximum B and Dust 2. It's been working good, so...
Mirage BFs is better than A, yeah?
Yes. Mirage A, I got... Absolutely. Okay, that's one thing about the game against Na'Vi. On Mirage, the second map, I got fully destroyed and abused on that side. So that was really annoying. I hate Mirage A for now. But the new position I like the most is probably B Dust 2. On Ancient, I lost Cave and went to B side. I liked Cave. I liked Cave a lot. So I think it was my best rated CD half. So that's annoying, but it's all good.
What's your guys' least favorite positions to play? Like, what are the crappy positions?
Well, he doesn't have any of them.
Well, I'm not saying that they play.
And he gets pretty good spots too.
What are the crappy roles on?
Fine as well. But I think Overpass Monsters must be shit to play because it's
on
easy.
City.
Yeah, on City.
T is the best.
On City because it's easy to contact on T and there's not so many positions where you can just hold. You need to be either anti-flash or all in. Like you need to make a decision, kinda. And I would say Mirage on A.
Mirage A, Anubis A.
Anubis A, really?
Every position on Anubis on City is bad. Maybe Cave is okay.
Cave is fun at least.
Yeah,
but,
that's where he gets to play.
Mid is terrible as well. I play mid on Anubis. You cannot do much.
The Anubis hate, it's palpable. I can feel it.
Yeah, no one likes it.
Yeah, no. Do you like Anubis?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
T side is very good.
T side?
Cave both sides, yeah.
Yes, Cave both sides are fine. T side is very good.
So Cave players love Anubis.
But you get to play there, don't you? Aren't you taking the space on the T side?
No, on T side I am mid.
Oh, it's Nert's taking the space there.
No, Matus.
So,
I guess.
Is Nert's the A guy?
Yeah.
And Heavygod's outside B. I thought it was Heavygod. Heavygod used to be the A guy?
Yes.
Okay, see?
Yep. A lot of adaptations.
Right? There's always movement. How's it been with Nert's? Good having him back?
Yes.
Yeah? You like Nert's? He's a fun guy.
He is.
Does it feel like the band's back together?
The what?
The band is back together. You have Saw, you got Nertz.
I mean, we are not all the bank from ends. But
No, but the ones that matter.
You got the core.
Everyone mattered then. But I am happy to have him. But he's a really close friend for me. And I enjoy having him next to me.
I think as a person, he definitely would be bringing a different energy to the team than Malbs. That's not to have a dig at Malbs or anything like that. It's just they're different. They seem like different personality types.
Very different.
Malbs feels a bit more quiet and reserved, but probably in server a bit shit-talky and trolly. Nerds just feels more boisterous as a person in general. And
he brings something good to the team.
You think so?
Yeah, I played with him in Roy.
Atmosphere-wise, it's good.
Yeah.
His understanding of the game is really good as well, and he's helping me a lot since he came to the team. He's calling a lot as well, things that he wanna do, and I try to connect it. It's easier for me if somebody give a call, and I try to connect the round overall. And on CT, he's calling a lot of things, especially on the maps like Inferno, where he's kind of banana main guy, Mirage connector, and he's helping me a lot so I can focus on my crosshair and kill a bit more.
Is there anything Heavy God can't do?
He's like, I don't want to comment him.
Is he a good opper?
I'm really happy to have him in the team, and I think he's the best in his position.
Yeah,
by far.
He's so well rounded.
Rene is coming to that path. Let's see.
I think there's still Messi and certain players that are. Messi is also up there, I think.
Yeah, but I think Nikita, he can play any role.
Yeah,
he can even enter. He can trade. He can be lurk at any point of the map. Yeah. On CT, he can play rotation as well. He can do everything because he's just good.
He's just a beast.
Yeah.
There's some players who are like that, right? And I think the thing, I always really like watching your team. I don't know, well, I do know what it is. You can always see the idea. Like it always feels like you guys are doing something and it makes sense. Maybe that's just from my perspective, and maybe I'm an idiot, and both could be true. Yeah. But when I watch you guys play, I like even some of the smaller rounds, the way that you set up on like 4-spy rounds, and the way that you're trying to channel people with smokes and stuff. There was something you used to do on Ancient, and it was a tree boost, and then you were there over towards A, and then you're smoke blocking, but then there was cave, and it just the way that you guys would use your util in certain rounds and stuff. I always would watch it and I go, I like the ideas, and I like the output of all of your players too. I'm kind of glazing right now, but you guys have. I'm surprised, to be honest, that you guys don't have better results based off of like the ideas and stuff that I see you guys getting up to. So, what do you think has been the biggest blockade in getting the better results for G2 over the recent months, maybe even last 6 months? Has it just been learning about each other, and obviously this nerds change, and you getting more time as an in-game leader, or?
It's a bit of everything. Like a bit of experience, me as an IGL, because being just a player, I have a lot of experience being a player, but being an IGL is different, like real different.
But you like it?
I like it, yeah. I'm just sorry that I didn't take that role earlier in my career, but it's whatever now, no regrets. But I think sometimes we are overcooking. We are thinking that the other teams are too smart and they will see our pattern, then we want to change pattern, then all of a sudden you lose a bit of confidence because you need to do something else that you haven't practiced. And that was a bit of our problem, I would say, because we are all overcooking. Okay, we did these smokes always, let's change the pattern, let's do this, let's do that. I mean, it's fine to have that mindset. It's really good that we have that mindset as a team, but sometimes we are overcooking. But yeah, a bit of experience as well on top of it, playing with nerds as well. A bit of everything, but I think we are on the right path. We just need to stay patient and trust and believe in each other, because atmosphere in the team is really good. And you can see no matter how many stupid rounds we lose, we are still in the game. Yeah. I think we are mentally really strong.
How much anti-stratting is going on these days? Is it cranked up a notch? Because, I mean, there's always a game within the game, right, that we can't know as commentators from the outside, where you guys are doing things because you know how a team would react to how you normally play, so you're trying to get ahead of their reaction. So how much of that factors into preparation for a game? Because,
I feel like it has gotten more crazy.
Yeah?
Against certain teams, at least. It's like people go... It feels like people have a certain game plan every game, and it can change from one game to another to like completely opposites, and you never know which it kind of will be. And certain teams, they just spam their game plan. They just go be 10 out of 12 rounds, and you never know if they will actually switch the next round or if they will keep doing it. And now you talked about changing patterns also. Some teams are good at changing up a lot, so you never know what's gonna come out of them. That's at least one thing Saw has always been doing, kind of changing. And against Mouse, for example, you just know they have every kind of possible variation of almost everything they have. So against certain teams, you can use anti-strat not so much, and then you kind of just go with the flow. And against some teams, they have small tells, but it's harder to find tells nowadays than earlier for sure. And then about when you come into the game, it's about reading the opponent.
Yeah. What about you, for you as an IGL, dealing with all the anti-stratting going on? How does that factor in?
I mean, I'm trying to focus first of all on my team, and even if I see some anti-strat, if I cannot have the round that makes sense, that we practiced already to do it, I don't want to overcook it to just, be crazy about it. Just do what we feel comfortable with, because you can never say, okay, 100% they will do it.
Yeah.
Because if you cook something for the opponent and then they do something else, you will feel bad because you didn't play your game. But when you play your game and you do something that you practice a million times, that you feel comfortable with, and you lose, whatever, fuck it, let's fix it for the next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good angle to take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything from the game that you guys played against each other where you're like, that match, lots of things go down in those games. Is there any frustration that stuck out in a certain round that you'd want to ask each other about while we're here at this table?
Oh, for me, it was just about the force buys.
Just about the force buys. Just too much.
Horrible, and then Inferno. That
was crazy. So Rene going out taps, crouching and holding fit, and I'm side looking at you for 5 seconds. What are you doing?
No, which one was that?
On Inferno, it was like, I don't know.
I was T or what?
TT, yeah. You were going out taps and you stayed on balcony, crouched and holding bike.
And Finn was in small pit smoke. And
you
said after he didn't take the time that you should take.
It was when we were wrapping A, and I wanted to get the other guys to go through the small pit smoke.
Yeah, and then
they never could. They went back instead, so I was just looking like an idiot. And I wanted to go out and kill Heavy Guard that jumped down to headshots.
I got confused. I thought it was Heavy Guard on balcony, but it was you.
Yeah. But I was annoyed at myself that round, because if I went out when I heard Heavy Guard drop down to headshot and took the instant timing, which my intuition kind of said I should do, then no one would be able to hold me.
I was small pit as well. I was not ready.
Yeah, exactly. So that was why I was frustrated about that round myself. But, yeah.
Anything else? Anyone else got anything? That's it.
Sonny P,
you got anything? All right, screw it. We're getting into the face it stats. This kid's going to talk. I'm not leaving here if he hasn't said more than 6 words, bro. Some Piuses are quiet too, but he's going to get away with it. He's lucky. We'll put it all on Maxim right now. All right, mate.
All right, gear up.
Let's gear up. Let's hope the internet works. That's what we got the problem with right now. Here we go. Yeah. Okay.
How much face are you grinding while you're here?
Aren't you banned?
A lot?
A lot.
I thought you were banned. I thought you were only able to play like a couple of games a day.
Oh.
Zonic's law.
He removed it.
He lifted the law.
The second Zonic's law.
Yeah. When Kerrigan came in, there's no more.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Is that news? Has this dropped before?
I don't think
feels
so.
like news for some reason.
It has not been public knowledge.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then it is news.
Yeah.
That is
Think
news.
DM Maxim or just face it?
Face it. I'm not playing that much.
You don't play deathmatch?
I don't play that much.
Sometimes you do, but
sometimes I do, but it's like less than 100 kills, just for fun.
Oh, just for fun.
But you don't like it, or you don't think it's valuable?
I don't like it. I don't think it gives me much benefits.
Okay.
But I think I overplayed during this major. I have 140 hours past 2 weeks, or 150.
Damn. So is Monty doing the same? Is he grinding face it again now that the ban's been lifted?
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the young ones playing face it.
So we're looking here. He's third in the world. Who are you behind? Do you know?
That's not bad.
Who's 1 and 2?
Donk is 1 there, I think.
Donk is number 1. Second one, I don't know.
You don't know? Just some random?
Tried, maybe. Tried, his nickname, second one.
That's all right. I can't search him. The internet's not going to be good enough. We're looking here. Where do you get 22 kills average? You happy with that?
That's pretty good.
You want to pump those numbers up?
It's pretty good in
you want to pump those rookie numbers up?
It's okay.
You okay with that? Okay, that's fine. Just a 1.42 KD. It's 113 ADR.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we take that.
That's pretty good. So, but you're on back-to-back losses. Anything you want to say about those losses to the people at home?
No, it's fine.
No comment?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Is he tilting on face it?
No, there's some players that are much worse.
Ilya,
for example. Not much worse.
We are full tilt every day. If we play face it, we are standing up.
Oh, yeah?
Wow, we are shouting like
I
played one with you and Nerds. Didn't I on train?
I don't remember, but Nerds, if he gets trolled one round, he put legs on top of table, put the keyboard here, and plays like this.
Talk to somebody, headset is like this.
Yeah, he's calling on phone and he's just running on the map.
Okay, so he's sandbagging games by the sound of things.
Yeah, I think I played against him like 4 days ago or something like this.
Yeah, on Inferno.
With nerds. He did this, and he said, I'm not playing
Nerds gave
banana.
up.
Yeah, we played Inferno City, 3 guys and nerds and me, and I said, okay, I can play B with you. Then we go B first round, we lose, and he said, I'm not playing B anymore. He put the legs on top of the table, put the keyboard like this.
What's the
and
point,
I am like,
bro?
okay, we lost this, face it, and I put music and I play and I lose the game.
Mate, that's criminal. How?
He got to cut him out of the stack from now
You
on.
can't be playing with him. That's terrible.
No, but sometimes he also is.
Sometimes he locks in.
So,
yes.
And there's no way Hunter's playing Phaser.
No, he doesn't.
Waste of time.
Waste of time. So what are you doing then? You're just doing deathmatch.
Demos.
I do aim labs a bit. I watch a lot of POVs of other players, other teams overall, Skybox, But I liked Face It before 5-man stack. With who you play, TeamSpeak, I don't need to press the button to talk and those kind of things. And I'm not having people telling me what to do. If I say something, they are not listening to, and I just don't enjoy it.
Get in there with Chev, man. Chev's playing all the time.
5-man stack I would go for any time.
5 stack is the best.
The way Counter-Strike's meant to be played.
That's the thing, right? It is meant to be. That's why when people are playing like Prem or matchmaking, stuff that you guys don't do, the general user at home is not getting an actual Counter-Strike experience. They're getting just 5 people yelling at each other.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like, that's not how this is meant to be played. We're all meant to be working together.
Before you could have 5-man stack anytime.
It was
play.
every night.
Every night, and you knew against who you will play.
Yes.
Danish guys, then them from Movistar before.
I'm just saying the Danish guys, the guys I'm playing with, is still the same.
Really?
You guys have a team speak for it, don't you?
Every
weeks, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I haven't been in Australia in a long time. I don't know what it's like down there.
Yeah, I'm playing with the same 8 guys, I think.
Okay.
Maybe when I'm home, at least.
Name the stack.
No one knows them. But
just random. We have to know it.
Not within the Danish scene.
There's SMF, old Danish.
Oh, yeah, SMF. Yeah.
Sometimes he's with us. There's a guy called Holst.
Yeah.
DJ Skullfuck.
DJ Skullfuck. I have seen that name. Yeah. That's quite the name.
That's a strong name.
So that's the name. Larsen also. It's like a opera.
Larsen. Yeah, I know.
He played against all of these guys.
Movistar, So I'm playing with these guys. These are the guys I...
You play 5-man stack or premium?
A 5 stack.
But there is any queues.
Huh?
There is any queue.
For 5-man stack. You play against...
Oh, yeah. We get games, yeah.
Against
but we're not that high elo, so...
Okay.
You just need to waste 30 minutes for Q.
Yeah, I saw.
But it's so bad.
So
before it was
trio,
1 minute.
With trio calls, it's really bad. Before it was funny to play trio queue. It was really good on Face It. But now...
they've nerfed it a bit, haven't they?
You cannot, bro.
I play Premiere sometimes for fun.
You what?
Premiere, yeah, sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. With my friends.
Yeah. Ugh, that's rough out there. Apparently the cheaters are going crazy at the moment, bro.
How serious do you take it? How serious do you take it, the Premier games? No?
You know what he's doing this? If he sees a cheater, he's writing to them, I will type Valve and they will ban you today. And then they are, no, sorry, Hunter, sorry.
Yeah, but they see the trophies and stuff, right? Yeah.
Really, it will happen,
Yeah. Well, I tell you, man, in a bunch of my games, I've even got the IDs and I've sent it to Valve on Twitter. Nothing happens. So it's all in vain, right? They're just trying to condemn them to like the crumb queue and it never finds itself.
But I admire that you're still taking the fight.
Yeah, well, someone's got to. Someone has to.
Yeah.
But the thing, this is the new breed though. He's happy to solo queue. I think there was like an event, like it was a while ago. He was solo queuing. I actually ended up on his team. We got owned. I don't know who we got owned by. This was This was like a year ago or something like that.
You need to be mentally strong.
I didn't even know I was playing with him because he didn't even talk the whole game. I had no idea.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Did they play with you?
Yeah, I'm a bot. You must have noticed.
I know how I get in your team.
Yeah, tell me about it, bro. I was asking the same question. I get JKS to inflate my elo, and then I can play with some guys who are not too bad, so it's okay.
When you guys run into each other in Face It games, is it like lock-in situation, or are you like, fuck it, I want to beat this guy? No?
That's a shame.
It's really
I know.
hard. You need to micro people and they don't do things good.
Yeah.
So you just run and go.
Just let it go.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, if I do this, I'm just going to lose my mind being stressed out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
We play retake sometimes as well, together, 5 of us in a team.
That's nice.
That's fun. Shouting to each other,
Shouting, screaming, looking at each other's screen, trolling. Especially Matus, because he's playing retake 24/7. He's only playing retakes.
Really?
It's crazy.
That's interesting.
He's playing 4 hours a day, but no joke.
4 hours of retakes?
Yes. 3 to 4 hours average, let's say. When it's like, when he is at home and we don't have bootcamp or event.
I kind of like that, though.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's a lot of grinding real game scenarios.
I also played it a lot, but Not that much.
Yeah, he has a lot of friends that are like, he goes TeamSpeak, I don't know, Slovakian TeamSpeak, and then there's 10 people and they play together.
They're all just
He's screaming all the time.
Does it freak you out every time you see a lefty? Because he's left-handed, right?
Yeah,
he's crazy.
There's like him and Woxic. I think that's it.
Machine.
Well, yeah, but
he's not a pro player.
No, he's not a pro player. That's it. That's all the people I can think of are left-handed players. It always freaks me out. And then, is he still using that dirty mouse pad from the Fnatic days? Or he got
a brand new one.
It still looks pretty raggedy.
A new one.
Looks raggedy out.
1 year ago.
He is crazy.
What's he doing? Spitting on it or something? Like
Put the shoes on top of it.
He puts shoes on top of it.
What?
Yeah.
Everything. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
He's just scratching it like this.
Scratching it with nails and...
He's trying to get that old school feel to it.
Yeah,
Like, I miss the old mouse pad. I need to get this one all raggedy.
That is insane.
Shoes on the mouse pad better or worse than shoes on the couch?
Worse than much worse than shoes on the couch.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Mouse pad is
It's a holy thing.
I agree with that sentiment. How often we changing mouse pads?
2 months.
Okay, that's pretty good.
2 or 3
Every
months.
2 months?
Yeah.
Same.
Really?
Also 3-4 months.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Damn.
3, 2 months.
Okay.
Depends.
Do you get in Spain? Do you get swamp pad?
What?
Swamp pad.
What is that?
It's a little moisture on the pad.
No, you know, because it's hot and there's humidity.
Yeah, humid.
Yes, mainly when it's summer. Yes.
What pad are you using?
I cannot say.
Oh.
I cannot say. Actually.
Okay. All right. Well, good job, Hunter. Saved.
That's
saved by the boss.
That's my captain.
Okay, we can't say, but is it a thick or a thin pad? You can say that.
Thick, right?
We have 4 millimeter. No, 5 millimeter.
I have no clue.
How does Hunter have a clue?
Well,
is he going around measuring?
He used to use it some time ago. But I don't know. I don't know.
It's thick.
It's thick, so then it does. Yeah, then it does get the moisture in it.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing about being in a hot
After
country.
a few months.
Yeah, you feel it.
It's so slow. It's crazy.
It's like sand. It's like, well, not sand, but it's like quicksand. You feel like you're getting. Yeah, it's not nice.
It's the worst when you sweat on your whole arm.
Yeah, exactly.
Just not move.
That's the worst. Heavy got using mousepad for 1 year. It doesn't change.
Okay.
I admire that.
You guys sleeve users?
No.
No.
I was, but not anymore.
No. You've been getting jacked like Nico, mate. Now he hides his arms.
Well, he doesn't use it anymore, Nico, no?
Huh?
He doesn't use it anymore.
Well, everyone's got rid of it. Yeah, Nico's trying to show off his arms now.
Yeah. But he looked good in sleep before. That's why he was using it. It's not because he feels good. Trust me.
It was the fashion statement.
Oh, dear.
That's funny.
Okay.
Look good, play good, you know?
We're almost done soon.
Yeah.
Which is probably good news for everybody. Gentlemen, is there anything you want to ask each other or anything you want to say before we say goodbye? You're probably going to say no, because every time I do a podcast with Hunter, when I give this option, he always has nothing to say. But I want you to dig deep right now for me, Hunter. It's map 3. We're going into round number 24. We want to get it done in regulation. What do you got for us?
Against who?
It's not a call. It's just a question.
I don't know.
You can make the call. I'll tell you the map, Again.
But against who? Against them?
Yes.
Yeah, you could ask them a question if you want.
I don't know. I just hope to meet them in semifinals. That's it.
You want to meet them in semifinals?
Yes.
That'd be a really cool game.
Yeah?
That would be an awesome game.
Yeah.
Any questions for
Saturday night.
Yeah. What a fun question. When you end your career,
Hunter,
are you gonna make a Balkan team? Is it gonna end on a Balkan team?
No, I will just become a coach.
Oh, you want to be a coach?
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay, he's got the roadmap all laid
Well,
out.
no, but a lot of them say, like Fallen and Apex, for example, they don't want to coach because they don't want to travel and stuff and do all that.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. You want to coach.
Yeah.
I wish we got that out earlier. Good question, Tessa. You've done well there.
I want to coach, but not yet. So calm down.
Have some few years.
Well, you got to in-game lead for a couple of years first.
Yeah. In-game lead, couple years, then become a coach, and then go in the team where Nico is IGL. It will be good.
He just painted a picture for us. That's great. Did you want to coach before you became an IGL, or was that something that popped up once you had control?
I always wanted. I cannot imagine my life without CS and traveling and everything. Even though I have kids, I miss them a lot. But it's just, when I'm at home for 1 month, I want to travel. I'm used to it. It's been a while, and I love it. So yeah, I love CS. I love everything around it. Except maybe media and traveling, but
except for doing these dang podcasts.
All right, Maxim, because you've been the most vocal member here today, you get to say goodbye to all the people at home. You get to sign us off.
Goodbye, guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.